Yo, what's good, chat? What's good, everybody, man? What's good, everybody, man? How's everybody feeling, bro? Let me crack my back. Alright, man, alright. What's good, everybody? Yo, today is a great January 12th for me, 8:20 p.m. for me, you know what I'm saying? Good time of day or wherever you're watching from. Everybody, type of W, let's get things started, right? What's good, Lil T? Yo, what type of fucking name is that? What's good, Vegas? What's good, Yarn? What's good, Henry? What's good, Owen? What's good, Pika? What's good, Robot? What's good, Evaded Tax? What's good, Tyler? What's good, Cheesy? What's good, Lime? What's good, Persona? What's good, Orange? What's good, Tyler? What's good, Albania? What's good, Hi? What's good, Henry? What's good, Yammers? What's good, Senor? What's good, Cheeks? What's good, Robot? What's good, BBC Champion? What's good, Vendy? What's good, Mario? What's good, Pixel? What's good, Fedoran? And what's good, Big Thirst? And what's good, Bayun? And what's good, Scorch? I didn't see you. I see you rest of the stream. Rest of the stream. How's everybody feeling, bro? Y'all, let's get shit started, y'all, because it's gonna be a little bit of a short stream. Okay. Are you gonna disappear tomorrow? Yo, what the fuck? No. Alright, let's go and check out the news though, bro. Let's go and check out the news. Wait, are y'all gonna miss me, bro, when I'm gone? Nigga said chop. Yo, what the? You already on my dick, bro. I found out I'm a furry. Yeah, congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. By the way, whoever's bitch ass nigga who sent that dono message, by the way, I'm not giving it attention, but send some shit like that again, and I'm reporting you fucking. Your name starts with a T, buddy. Reporting your PayPal, nigga. I'm getting that shit banned. Okay, I'm about to get that shit banned. What'd he say? Don't worry about it. Fucking lame ass name. Nigga's name is fucking. You know what? Let me not say that, bro. I got your name, buddy. Starts with a T, nigga. I got your full legal name, bitch. You're not funny, buddy. Fucking loser ass nigga. I smacked the fuck out of you, bitch. Alright, my bad. I feel like I just had to let some anger out, y'all. Tommy doxing 2026 is crazy. Wait, is it doxing if I just say the first name? I thought it's the full name. Bro, that's probably not even his real name. That shit don't even sound like a real name, bro. First name? What the fuck do you do with the first name, nigga? That's like me saying, alright, somebody, shut up, John. What type of fucking John, bro? Fucking weirdo, bro. Go to Aiden Ross's chat. All right, let's see the news though, bro. All right, what's this? Iran's currency has collapsed. One Iranian rule is now worth $0. Yo, how is your currency worth nothing? How is that possible? Bro, I'm pretty sure Monopoly money is at least worth like 5 cents per like 50 papers. Nothing? Bro. Zimbabwe probably doing better. Currency is not worthless. Yo, what are like the most worthless currencies? Probably this and Russia, I'm assuming. Because Russia got fucked after they started the war. Damn, man. Tommy's armpit hairs has more value than their Iranian reals. Y'all know in the future, if you sold like my armpit hairs, that probably would go for like a pretty penny in the future. When I'm like, you know, stamped in the game. Right? Right? Okay. Mysterious channel drops 140-year video on YouTube. Wait, what? What the fuck? So when did this shit start? 104 years? Bro, you go back that far, bro? Slavery was going on, nigga. Actually, was it? 140. Yeah, it was 140 years. It would have been. Dude is a time traveler. This shit fake. Let me check. Hold up. At Shiny, I couldn't pull up the at. Let me see this real quick. Also, y'all, hopefully y'all shouldn't hear the buzzing from the mic anymore on the stream. Wait, do y'all hear the buzzing? It should be fixed. Okay, I locked in. We're good now. No more smoke alarm. No, but I hear the fire alarm. There's no fucking fire alarm. Stop. Damn, bro. Shiny WR. Change your batteries. Wait, is this it? I think they deleted the account. Bro, how you gonna delete the account, YouTube? I was really hyped up to see this. Unless if I just typed it in wrong. How do I just type in a YouTube at Shiny? Let's see if I can find it. Oh, wait, I found it. Yo, Cheeks the Center with the get this sub. Get this sub. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. 294 hours. Wait, if I press this, is it gonna crash my PC? Yeah, I don't want stream to crash. Probably. Okay, we're good. But let me skip ahead. Okay, so now we're on 4 hours. Skip it up. It plays nothing, by the way. Man, something got to be going on with this, no cap. Something got to be going on with this. I don't know. Press it. Wait, there's a short on the channel? 150 hours? Wait, what the fuck? Imagine there was a jump scare in this. Oh my god. Okay, let's move on. Where the fuck is the... Oh shit, wrong. Yo, what the... Wait, what the fuck just popped up? Wait. Hold up. Nigga, did I just get hacked? What the fuck was that? I just switched from my green screen view to this. Actually hacked? Wait. Scary Tommy EXE. What the fuck is this, bro? Why did... Bro, this image randomly changes. Yo, it kind of looks cool, though. They took a photo of you? Yo. Okay. See what else there is. Wait, y'all, let me know if y'all hear buzzing. I'm gonna do some clapping. No, I think we're good. I have to do y'all. It's a mic test. Like, damn. Why is y'all so horned out? It's a fucking mic test to make sure everything's good. Tommy looks like a piece of broccoli. Yeah, and you thought that was funny. Okay, what else is there? On March 3, the moon will turn blood red for 82 minutes. Nearly 6 billion people will have a chance to witness it. Yeah, y'all know what we all doing when the moon turns red? We're going just like this. That is all of us. You ain't tough. Fuck you mean I ain't tough? I will be doing that though. Yeah, I feel like they always say this and then it's not true. Yeah, what were they saying that one year? Was it last year they were saying there was going to be a blue moon or something? And then it turned out it wasn't really a blue moon. It was just some... Like, bro, come on, man. Tommy, was that a vape? Yes. This is a vape. Don't you think you would see me, like... Alright, y'all, let's keep going. Like, what the fuck, nigga? It's not a vape. Don't project your insecurities and failures in your life on me. I don't vape. Alright? I smoke cigarettes. It's healthier. What the hell? The moon got a period? Yo, come on, bro. It's not cool, bro. Like, I'm a feminist, man. Come on. You can't make jokes like that, bro. It's just not funny. Okay, moving on. I just got here. What I missed? Yeah, nothing much. Okay. Tampa police roll out AI technology that allows them to view crime scene from your phone to help officers. Yo, so you're telling me this whole time the CIA has been tapped into our phones and the government has had it? Nobody's surprised by that. Yo, nigga, fuck that. I'm not a snitch. I stand 10 toes down. The cops is not seeing my phone recording. They not seeing my shit, man. Hell nah. Yo, who's behind this, bro? This got to be the work of fucking Palantir and Netanyahu. No cap. This shit probably existed for like 30 years and we just didn't know. We all have gotten tapped. Yo, you can't convince me, bro. FBI agents, CIA agents haven't like fucking turned on people's cameras like celebs they liked and gooned to them. Like their crushes or something. How much you want to bet? I guarantee you, bro. And there's gonna be a study on in the future, but like we just won't know for now. Like think of it, bro. Their favorite crush. Okay. Their favorite crush. They definitely have done that. Tommy's trying to get slimed out. Yo, chill. Come on now, y'all. Would they do that to this beautiful face? Yeah, come on now. Come on, y'all. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. All right. Guys, I have a girlfriend who I've been with since December. Can I still be considered part of this fan base or do I no longer fit in? My first stream, by the way. What the fuck does that mean? Bro, do you, like, there's people in this community that have girlfriends and boyfriends, okay? Like, why are we acting like we're all incels and fucking losers and shit, man? I goon to you, Tommy? Yeah, first time of the stream. I will not be disrespected in my domicile today. What the fuck, bro? End the stream. Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? There's probably some dudes out there that, like, goon to female streamers while they're live, bro. You know how absurd that is? I mean, actually, it's not even, like, something I have to think. It definitely happens. In, like, the hot tub section, so that's some of y'all. See, look, this dude immediately said me. You see how he said me before I even said that some of y'all. It's 2026, nigga. So, did people just become less gooned out? You're calling Technic out. Yo, no wonder the stream has been so stable and calm, bro. Technic's not here now. Yo, watch, he's gonna come in like 5 minutes. Yo, we're all gonna be like, ah, shit. Yo, when he comes in, y'all do that. We're all gonna be like, ah, damn, everybody leave, bro. Yo. Ah, shit, here we go again. Okay. Let's go ahead and check Dexterra real quick. What mic did you swap to? My fucking testicles. All right. Yo, wait. Why is he here? Yo, Technic, when did you come in? Ah, shit. Everybody leave, bro. Leave, y'all. We're out, bro. We out, gang. No cap. We out, bro. I have aura for real. Yeah! Who gassed you up like that, bro? Who gassed you up like that? Holy shit. All right. An app named Are You Dead has topped the App Store in China. It's designed for young people living alone and requires users to check in every 2 days to confirm they're alive. Yo, is it this lonely in China, nigga? Why, are we actually serious? The only check-in, the only person that checks in on them in their life is like a fucking, is themselves, man. Come on, bro. Figure shows that China could have up to 200 million one-person households by 2030. What? 200 million one per. Holy shit. Yo. How do we start, you know, like having stable relationships again in life? Men and women both hate each other. I'm here to solve that. All right. I'm here. I will fix the issue. Okay. How? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get all men in the world and all women in the world together, and we're gonna have a talk. Okay. We're gonna have a nice, calm talk about things, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll take the ABGs, yo. You're gooing the fuck out. Why? We'll all have a talk and say, look, we're all alike. We all help each other in this society. The talk, we beating the shit out of you. Are you beating me up? Who's beating me up? Because they ain't gonna be you. In China, they overbuild houses so they get artificially cheaper, unlike America. Shit, bro, fuck it. Yeah, I need to go to China, bro, and get me like a $5 house, gang. Better than trying to buy a house here, nigga. Fucking motorcycle. Yeah, I'm this close to going outside and smacking that dude with the motorcycle. This close. It will happen eventually. Okay. Just give it some time. Show it to us on live stream. A YouTuber claims to have uncovered Coca-Cola's secret formula after a year of testing. The replica recipe is publicly available since the Coke recipe was never patented. I'm be real, ever since Coke removed Coke from the recipe, I haven't cared. First off, this dude is definitely about to be, you know, mysteriously disappear. Mysteriously fucking disappear. Out of nowhere. GG's. Bring back Coke in the Coke. Wait, so what's the formula? He figured it out? Yo, he deadass got the ingredients out. What the fuck is this bullshit? Ellipticus? Ellipticus? A needle? Wintergreen essential oil? Holy shit, bro. This is truly a concoction. Man. We drinking cough syrup, bro? I mean, yeah, all soda is literally just chemicals combined together in sparkling water, so. Nigga, are those plants? Yeah, they are. I mean, you didn't know they had like plant oils and stuff? You know all of our food has plant oils and stuff in it. Okay. Let's see. My bad, y'all. Okay, we're done with the news there. Let's go to Reddit real quick. All right, make sure y'all join the Reddit, !Reddit. If you post something, I'll probably see it, unless it was TOS. And yeah. Let's see. This your go, by the way, Tommy.
Before me and Kim got married, I didn't want y'all to call me fat.
Why the fuck was the Kirk there when Kanye was raining on TMZ? Yeah, I know this. And Candace Owens was there too. I saw it.
Right? And they gave me opioids. Right? And I started taking 2 of them. And then driving to work on the opioids.
Is he recording on... Bro, is we dead ass? Yo, he was there recording this shit like, yeah. Good boy. Keep going. Tell him. I wonder what everybody else was thinking in this moment. Yo, look at this lady, bro. She's like, what the fuck did I sign up for? What did I sign up for? Man, that's got to be like a funny ass job. Yo, I seen a video of them, y'all, of like TMZ staff, and like the way they get news so quick, bro. It's like as soon as a news story comes out, it's like, go call this person, do. Like, bro, they did that shit live. It was the most fucking crazy thing of all time. Nigga, imagine somebody like their death is reported, bro. They don't even give a fuck about their death. They're like, death? Who is it? Are they famous? Oh my god, they're famous? Okay, call this person, confirm it with them, and then they got to be the first ones to get out the story. Man, you know what's crazy? I'm pretty sure y'all, with like MJ when he died, they found out before like some of his family members. You know how fucking insane that is? Before the family members found out that he fucking died, TMZ found out. How is that possible? Genuinely. Yo, TMZ's actually a fucked up company though. Because how do you even, like, you can't even call the family and be like, yeah, sorry, we heard about this. And they probably called and they were like, yo, is it true? Like, they probably called one of the family members they didn't even know, and they're like, yo, did MJ really die? They're like, wait, what? CIA, bruh, you can't tell me. They definitely got some federal connections and stuff.
Right? Then my boy, and I'd always ask my boy, you know.
Oh my god, man. You know what? I take this schizo Kanye over whatever the fuck we have now. Any day, to be honest. Hold on, what Technic said? Or not technical, Billy.
We can help you with your house.
Is that who I think it is? What?
No, I'm looking at my house.
He's there? Damn. Oh my god, man. Yo. Why was he like so tapped in? Kirk x Kanye confirmed. I'm surprised Kanye ain't make a fucking beat for Charlie Kirk when he passed. Or a tribute song. Bro's fighting the entire U.S. Armed Forces. Where? Yo! Nah, bro don't put up a fight with Madara. It was him and his homies versus Madara, man. I remember that one scene in Madara where he took out all the fucking ninjas. Holy shit. May this prayers this never happens to me, bro. Holy fuck. The Hood Squid Games? Yeah, MF getting slimed the fuck out. Damn, bro. What the fuck is this? Yo, what is Home Goods selling? Is this real? Epstein Energy Chocolate Peanut Butter? Pack it up. I don't even know what Home Goods is, to be honest, either. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Looks Photoshop? Well, yeah, I know it's fake. I was just trolling. Holy shit. Other day we were listening to different countries' national anthems, so I decided to make an anthem for NFG land. this shit ass. What the fuck type of whimsical, jolly good show ass beat is this? Sesame Street beat. I need something cool, bro. Like some like type of warrior shit. Give me that. Hot diggity dog ass beat. "2024, Tommy uses the wolf howl, and in 2025, Tommy uses the tiger roar, and now in 2026, Tommy used the gorilla roar." Okay, let me hear this. Nah, I'm not feeling it. I don't know. What's a good y'all? What's a good one? I need a new one. Gorilla roar is actually tough. Nah, I don't need people being like, "Of course you picked the gorilla, Tommy." T-Rex? Have I ever used a dinosaur? No, I didn't. Dinosaurs comp. Dinosaur scream sound effect. Let's see. That's a little bit too long. That's a little bit too long. Loki do a whale. What? No, that's heart sound effect. Oh. It sounds so creepy, bro. Why is Tommy talking on vid? Yeah, you're not funny, buddy. This one fits you? Yeah. Come on, dog. I'll figure it out. Okay. Maybe this line one is so good, I should just keep it. How Tommy's chat reacts when he stutters.
Is this why you were removed from school?
There you go, stuttering again.
Hello.
Bro, I literally could misword something for 0.1 seconds. And that's the whole chat for the next 2 minutes.
Even at 100.
Stop stuttering, nigga.
Still sleeping on your mama.
Why you keep stuttering?
Yo, this is giving me core memories, bro. Is this BO2 or BO3? I can't even tell. Or is this, yeah.
Every time you
I think this is BO3.
talk.
Hey, tell me,
Bro, the amount of fucking... Bro, voice chats is just not the same now. The amount of roast battles you would get in and everything. It was really crazy. BO3's 10 years old. Damn. That's crazy.
tell me.
I made a few kids cry in Fortnite VC. You know what I need to do? I need to go and steal a brain rot and make kids cry.
Quit stuttering.
You on PS4, boy? I ain't worried about the game.
You stuttering.
Now, where's that one clip of the dude? He's like, I said, damn. Where's that one at? That was the worst stutter of all time. That's the type of stutters you never recover from. See, I never had a stutter like that ever. You can't find a single evidence of me stuttering like that. Cap? Yes, you can find the clip. Oh, here it is.
Bro, got fucking big ass thumb, bro. I didn't mean to do that shit, bro. Damn.
He said my big ass thumb.
I fucked that. Bro, damn.
Yeah, that's that type of shit you never recover from, bro. Yo, you can't tell me I've ever had a stutter like that. Come on. Wait, if I search on my name in Schwartz, is that gonna pop up? Hold up. Okay, no, it's not. Tommy pressed the wrong button. Wait, what the fuck is this? Why is this Solace character? my god, I pressed the wrong button. I meant this. It's not the worst thing. Keep scrolling? Why keep scrolling? What is this? What the? Yes, I'm TommyNFG. Yes, my audience full of YouTube short users. Yes, I'm 3 weeks late to every trend. Yes, the only good videos are timeline videos. Yes, I'm Loki Chop. Yes, I'm PM. Bro, who the fuck posted this? On my dick for what, bro? Now, who is this? Nigga, one of your only, like, you have 4 videos, and one of them is the fucking I Show Meat video! Check comments, I commented on that. W Rage Bait. Blue Rye Propaganda. L Rage Bait. Chill on him. Yo. See, this is, I like this love, y'all. Wait, I like this. Real content, Rage Bait, L Rage Bait. Bro's description is savior of YouTube shorts. Let me wait. Let me see what other shit he has. Found a crazy stutter review?
I'ma have to you down on some amazing.
Us trying to make a good public transportation system impossible.
Las Vegas monorail is the saddest excuse for public transit I've ever seen. I mean, I've criticized Potemkin transit
I didn't even know they had this.
systems like the Houston Light Rail and the Baltimore Subway, but at least those are real trains. This is essentially a tourist attraction that goes between casinos. No, seriously, all 7 stations are directly connected to casinos, and only
Holy capitalism. They were like, yo, alright, we're here to add public transportation for the people. But make sure you gamble. But make sure you gamble. Yo, like, come on, bruh. Is that the only way we get fucking public transportation here, nigga? It's gotta be it's gotta be a casino. Gotta be a McDonald's. Gotta be a fucking, I don't know, bro. Gotta be to a Walmart.
casinos. I was shocked when I saw that you can't access the stations from the street. You have to go through the casino to get in. But there's other
What?
reasons this isn't real public transit. First of all, it was built and owned by a private company until 2020, when it was sold to a quasi-government marketing agency. Second of all, the fare is $6, far higher than any other.
God damn, nigga! $6 for a ride? 7 days, $57, bro. That's not worth it. How much is that? Okay, let's say like you work there and you want something for a week. 57x 4 weeks. $228 a fucking month, bro. That's insane. NYC subway fare is $3. That's low-key more than I thought, though. Damn, wait, $3? It's actually $3? I thought that shit was like $1.50 or something. Or $2. Damn, bro. Went up a few days ago. That's tough.
Their non-commuter rail transit fare in America. Not only that, but the fare relative to the length of the system is one of the highest in the world, because the entire line is less than 4 miles, and you have to get your card in person from an attendant. Third of all, the train interiors, which are absurdly
I mean, the interior don't look bad.
small and plastered with ads. Unfortunately,
Oh my god.
this is still probably the best infrastructural achievement that Las Vegas has to show for itself. It does run entirely elevated on the back side of the strip, and the stations are pretty impressive from afar. But inside, they're all exactly the same. I hated that the windows had these black screens.
Yo,
but
they probably added it for tourists and shit, because tourists probably came to Las Vegas and they were like, yo, this is it? And they're like, wait, hold up. We added a single train for you. Okay, it's futuristic. We added a...
at least I could still see Orby giving me the side eye.
Yo, but it's crazy, bro, because it never really dawned on me, like, I never lived in a public transportation area, and until I, like, actually went to Japan and took the train there, I was like, holy shit, like, this shit is actually, like, it's mad useful. Like, I never lived in New York either to have it, but, like, bro, that shit really crazy, bro.
Almost everyone just rides between MGM Grand and Caesar's Palace, which are the first and third stations, and I was totally alone after that. There's been proposals to extend the monorail to the airport, which would actually make it useful.
That would be highly useful. See, if they did that, I say that's fire. Because imagine you get off the plane to go to Las Vegas, and after that you can take like a train or whatever to a hotel or just the middle of the place. That would be good.
But given that it's not really the government that's in charge of this whole thing, and the private sector has every...
Do people even... What's the most visited place in the U.S., like, from people that come to visit?
Incentive to work against public
Probably
transit? I give about a 1% chance of that ever happening. But let me know what you think in the comments.
Let me search it up. What's the most visited place for tourists? I think it's probably LA. I need to see number one. Oh wait, number one tourist attraction in America, Grand Canyon? That's probably for people in America. What is, like, I'm talking about for people outside. Let me say, what's the most visited place for a tourist in America? Not from America, because maybe it's just including everybody. Oh, it's in New York City. Yeah, no, actually Times Square, bro. And Times Square is just full of, like, tourists from different countries. That's where I always see people, like, whenever they do interviews with people from there. That makes sense. Wyoming. Yo, y'all know fun fact? I think it's Wyoming. Wyoming has the most billionaires per capita. I don't know why, that's such a weird fact to me. Like, why the fuck is there so many billionaires in Wyoming? I literally just found that out recently. Like, what, bro? Because they settle down there, but, like, what are you doing? Out of all places, bro, you're a billionaire, you can go live anywhere, in any state. And then you're choosing Wyoming. Cash Rye lives up to the name. What state has the most billionaires per capita? Not in total, because in total it's Cali. Yeah, look. Wyoming has the most billionaires per capita. With around 11 to 12 billionaires per million residents. Do you know how insane that is? Like, that might seem, like, mad to people, but, like, really think of that. How much is Wyoming's GDP? Or you can't even search that up, can you? 52 to 53 billion in 2024. So that means if there's 12 billionaires there, what percentage of that is the total of GDP? Like, they're around, what is that, like 12% of the GDP there or some shit? It's fucking crazy. That's like 6 billionaires though, because they have 500k people. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the most craziest part, because it's the least populated place. But for some reason, per capita, it's the most billionaires there. It's kind of weird. This is the first meme of 2026. It's still fresh, new, and it's a react image. You can say something crazy, not making this up. I've never seen this. Wait, isn't this the dude from Stranger Things? Man, 2026 starting off rough with memes. This shit ass, dog. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing. Have you guys had a kid in class like this? POV, you asked that one kid in class for help and they genuinely teach better than the teacher? Nah, I never had this, I'm not gonna lie. No, all my friends were dumb. Except me. I was a genius. I did it once. Yo, did y'all ever get tutored as a kid? I remember my mom tried to, like, do that for me and my brother. Yeah, that shit did not end well. I didn't even need tutoring. The work wasn't even that hard for real. But, bro, my parents did low-key try my best to help my brother, and it's crazy because, like, that nigga never went to college, dog. They tried. I'm telling you, bro, that's why it's just more of It doesn't matter if a rich person gets whatever for their kids. It's just all about what they want. If you don't want that shit, then you don't want it. No cap. I guess it runs in the family. You realize I graduated and went to college, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have a degree? Do you have a degree? You know what you have a degree in? Sucking my dick. That's what you have a degree in. Okay, moving on. India TikTok. We have in Indian Reels. What the? Hold on. That's kind of fire, bro. I like that. Low-key miss Indian TikToks. Yeah, we need that back. Actually, now they just on YouTube Shorts. That's where they at. How does this even happen? When you yawn and something pops inside your ear and suddenly you're hearing high quality switches to AK ultra high definition. Now I've had that, not a yawn, but I've had that happen. Where like I like my ears just open up. Yo, oh my god. Fun fact, y'all should get this checked on your next doctor checkup. Ask them to check your ears, and then at my doctor checkup, bro, I literally had earwax building my shit. So much, bro, they got like some spraying machine and they sprayed that bitch out. And bro, I was never here. Like I've never heard clearer more than ever after. But like, bro, when I tell you how they took out like a little fucking piece of it was just like blackness, dude. It was a blackness and brownness. Shit was like, it was crazy. MF didn't clean his ears. Yo, you realize I cleaned my ears, but like they can't, you can't fully get that type of shit out. You know, it has to get sprayed out. It felt so weird though. It was a weird sensation. It's like, it feels like it's hitting the taint of your ear. Damn. Sure, buddy. I'm not lying. Why would I lie about that? Stop trying to leak footage of me. Let me play workout and play Genshin at the same time. Yeah, it's not you, gang. You would not have a fade this rush. Nah, this is crazy, bro. At the gym? Is this Planet Fitness? Or it's LA Fitness? Damn near the same thing. Yo, they got me on camera. My bad, y'all. I swear I thought this I could easily do this as a kid. POV, 5-year-old me watching people fail the red balls on Wipeout Nog. I could have genuinely done it with ease. Facts, bro. Facts. They fucking suck, bro. I would've went crazy. To this day. To this day. Yo, and then y'all, that one game, the hole in the wall game. Y'all know that shit where like it created the hole? Bro, sometimes niggas was dumb as shit. It would be like a normal fucking hole. Or it would be some shit like this. Like, I could easily do that. You just stand like this. Hole in the wall is actually easy. Yo, I forgot about the Roblox game. I remember I used to play it on stream. Nah, that shit was lit.
Easy. Oh my. Are you kidding me?
Dude, it's way harder than it looks. I could do that. You could not do any better. I've set the course record.
Bro, I could do that. I still think I could do that to this day. And I will do it when they open Wipeout. I'm signing up to go. For real, like I could only imagine his old head being in a small body. How I imagine my dad as a kid. Yo. Now it is really crazy, bro, because like whenever my parents showed me like pictures of them when they're younger, I'm like, damn, yeah, they were really like, you know, young at a certain point. And you know, in the future, my kid's gonna think that. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what I'm doing? I'm telling them, if they say they don't want to go to school because they're sick, You were sick? Do you know what I had to deal with when I was a kid? First off, we didn't have AI. We had to actually search things up. We had to go through a pandemic. Fucking Trump sent us to World War III. And you're talking about your goddamn not trying to go to school because you're sick. Well, guess what? You're going. I'm being that parent. We had a global pandemic. Y'all, it is wild though how much we've actually been through, like as a generation. Niggas went through fucking so much shit, no cap. I don't know if you can count 9/11 in for Gen Z, but we're kind of the aftermath of it. So you got the aftermath of 9/11, you got the Iraq War, you got fucking 2 Trump terms, you got fucking a pandemic, you got AI taking jobs. We're cooked, bro. Tommy, I'm imagining what? Lamau, I'm imagining Tommy's chopped that face in a legit's body, shit frying me. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was a wholesome ass kid. All right, I was like a little cute baby. Gen Z gonna tell hell stories in 2050 facts. Yo, you're acting like we're gonna be here in 2050. North Korea's dropping the nuke by then. Falling in dreams. POV falling in your dreams. Here we go. This shit lit though. Yo, why is this giving me anxiety? Anxiety. Keep on trying. My bad, yo. My bad. 2026, my nigga. Y'all ain't rocking with that new Dochi. What is this screenshot? OMG, guys, look what I found in Minecraft. What the fuck is this? This is not me, gang. Get this out of here. Even in Gmod. Ew, what the fuck? Ew, dude. Ew. Hope this happens to Tommy very often. POV, you're having the worst workout of your life. That should be lit though. Yo, y'all know what I gotta do? I gotta join those Zumba classes and Pilates classes for the MILFs. I'm gonna be like, oh hey ladies, let's go out for brunch. That's the method, man. I'm telling you. That's the method. Tommy's face? What the fuck? Yo. Actually, I had to go drink water right there. Like unironically. It's pretty thirsty. Why you hit this shit? Okay. Alright, that's it for that. Damn, it's kind of early, y'all. This is a short stream, though. Yeah, let's get to reacts. Family Feud. We don't got time for that. Okay. 2 reacts. 3 reacts. That's why I said it's a react day. Okay. Don't be like Rye bum ass. Yo, what did Rye do? What do you mean don't be like what? Come on, y'all. Okay. Let's get shit started though. This is the studio that went extinct, and according to the thumbnail, from what I saw, it's Yo, Angelo with the raid. Appreciate you, bro. W raid. Appreciate you. Well, hope you had a good stream. Okay, back to this. According to the thumbnail, this is the Ice Age studio. Yo, every time I think of Ice Age, I just think of that ugly ass baby, bro. Who remembers that everybody was hating on that fucking Ice Age baby? Bro, that was a time on the internet. That was a good time. Bro, don't you just want to, like, take its head and fucking throw it at 300 miles per hour against a hard metal wall? They could, like, out of all looks for this baby, this is what we're giving. Stupid fucking baby. Anyways, yo, Ice Age was really like peak childhood though. I thought Ice Age was Pixar, but apparently not. Didn't they just make the last movie recently, or something? Hold on, let me search up that last Ice Age movie. Nigga just said you look like Sid. Yo, what the fuck? Was that even his name? Wait, what was his name? Bro, I do not look like this. The fuck? Y'all just be hating, bro. Y'all just be saying anything. You kinda do. Hold on, let me try to hit the same pose as him. No, I don't. Cap. Same pick. Let me search up the last Ice Age movie. Oh, but they have a 2027 one? Ice Age Boiling Point. Oh, shit. So they really tackling shit, huh? That's coming out 2027? Damn! Damn, bro. Yeah, the animals are cooked, man. They did not need to make this. How many movies do they have? Ice Age 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy shit. 7. And this is a Christmas special if you're counting that. 8. There's another special. God damn, bro. Hey, listen. If the money's there, they're gonna do it. Yo, I remember. Who remembers that one Ice Age movie where like that dude was trying to rizz up? One of the mammoths, bro. They were trying to have like, yo, I look at back, bro. That shit was kind of weird. Which one was it, bro? Was it this one, bro? There was one of them. I think it was this one. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with buddy? Yeah, I do not remember seeing that. Oh my god. Do you remember Rio, Tommy? Yo, I do. Rio? Oh my god, man. This was a fire-ass movie. Fire-ass franchise, no cap. And they did it for the perfect length. How many movies is there for this, actually? 2 or 3? Let me see. Rio movie. Movies. Oh my god, Alvin and the Chipmunks! Yo. Birds went extinct, by the way. Movie failed the message. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, that was I low-key forgot the plot of the movie. Damn, bro. Yo, who was there when every song that got made had an Alvin and the Chipmunks remake? Yeah, that shit was so ass. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Let's see. Wait, King Von? Lamau, what is this? It's fucking beautiful. That's what it is. Adding to my playlist. They got Murder on My Mind. Sing it, Alvin. Rocked up like Christmas. I get to see my niggas. He can say it. Wait, can Alvin say it? I mean, low-key, he's like kind of my skin tone, so yeah. You know? No. Cancel Alvin. He looks mixed like me, not facts, bro. We look exactly the same for real. Okay, let's go ahead and see this.
Studios was competing at the highest level. At their peak, Bluesky Studios was competing at the highest level of the animation industry.
Oh my god, what's this shit called? This is a core childhood memory. Robots? Bro. I'll never forget this. I have this one weird memory. This is like so long, maybe like 2012 or 2013. I'm on a plane, bro, and this is like planes had TVs and everything when I was an old ass one, and they only had this movie I could watch on it for free, and I watched it like twice because the flight was long as fuck. I swear I remember that. That's like a core memory to me. Who's that robot with the big ass bakery on her ass? Bro, what are you talking about? What, like, Technic, what are you talking about? I lied. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just know it because the meme. She was so fine. You talk about his fucking grandma, bro? Dude, that was his grandma. Come on. Oh my god, wait, did this like predict clankers? Yo, did this movie predict what we're gonna look like in 100 years? When the human race is gone and it's all robots? That's crazy.
Every Ice Age has a great message, and I think that's what people love.
20th Century Fox in Rio 2 has set a new Guinness World Records record.
Oh, and this, okay, so this studio made Rio 2.
Kind of timeless.
A company with $1 billion franchise and multiple modern classics under their belt, it didn't seem like they could fail. But through a mix of greed,
Horror and Years of Who? They made it? Bro, this was probably like the sole competitor to Pixar and stuff. They probably failed for real because Disney didn't buy it. Dude, for real, I'm telling y'all, all the companies like we know now, like y'all know Marvel would have been like a failure, right? Without if Disney didn't buy it and fund it and shit. Dude, because Disney is such a monopoly, they have so much fucking money. It's like Marvel could go, like, Marvel was failing for the past, like, from 2022 to, like, I don't know when. Bro, they have so much fucking money, bro, they could just keep these companies going on. Like, Disney could just keep these companies, they could lose money for 10 years in a row and keep it going on. But then in exchange, they have to sell, their souls, basically, and potentially create ass movies. It's a trade-off. It really depends, for real. The movie, because then when they sell it to Disney, that means a lot of the Disney executives control whatever the fuck is on there.
greed, creative stagnation, and bad luck, the studio had been quietly steering itself toward collapse. Before any of their animated films hit theaters, Bluesky was known mostly as a behind-the-scenes studio. Throughout the late 80s and 90s, they built their reputation doing visual effects for commercials, everything from M&M's to award-winning Razor ads. Their work caught the attention of 20th Century Fox, who bought the studio in 1997 and put them to work on movies like Alien Resurrection, Fight Club, and even an Oscar-winning short called Bunny. But as the decade came to a close, the VFX...
Whatever happened to like animated shorts and everything? Those don't really go big anymore. Because that used to be a big thing. Like a lot of, like, y'all know South Park was straight up founded by like, them making a short. Like they deadass made a short or something. And then it got founded. That don't even be happening anymore, man. Kind of stopped. I don't know, man.
Industry was hurting, and Fox was ready to cut Bluesky loose. With constant talk of a sell-off looming, the studio knew they needed something big. But Fox producer Lori Forte had been developing an idea about a story set in a time period that hadn't been explored in a big-budget family movie. And while it was a relatively new medium at the time, she felt that CGI animation was the best way to tell this story. She brought the idea to Bluesky and teamed up with animation executive Chris Meledandri, and in the year 2000, they pitched Fox a rough draft of what would become Ice Age.
Hi, I'm Ray Romano, and I'm here in the frozen tundra to give you a first look at the new movie Ice Age.
By that point, only 9 fully computer-animated feature films had ever been released.
9 only? Holy fucking shit. Yo, that's not even that long ago. Now it's probably like 10,000 or 100,000. It's probably way more than that. Oh my god, only 9? I'm telling y'all, man. Dude, you were just born in the wrong time, dog. Because I'm telling you, if I was then back then, I would have helped work on one of these. Because I was just so, I was so interested in technology when I was a kid. That, like, I definitely would have, like, tried to help make these. Because it would have been cool. We were just born too fucking late, man. We were born too late. Yeah, sure, bro. I would have been there, yeah. I would have been in the trenches, bro. I would have been there with a pen animating like this, doing all the types of effects. MF would have ruined these classics. Yeah, I'd definitely insert myself in one of these movies.
But still, the competition was
Just
strong.
react.
Following titles like Toy Story, Shrek, and Monsters, Inc. wasn't gonna be...
Fun fact, Shrek was like... the people that worked on Shrek were punished. Like, they thought Shrek wasn't gonna do good. Like, if you're about to get fired or some shit, I forgot what movie studio did it. They sent them to, like, work on Shrek.
Easy feat.
Like
and on top of that, the story revolved around extinct animals most people didn't even recognize. They wanted their characters...
Most people didn't recognize? Like, woolly mammoths and shit? Yo, how dumb were we? Wait, what? I would have known what these were. At least I would think. How do you not know prehistoric animals? Did people not learn this in school? Yo.
To feel accurate, but not too menacing.
Holy pauses? Oh, my bad. I got you.
Manny and Diego had to look intimidating, but still have softer sides. They were pretty accurate to their real-life counterparts, but Sid is where the studio...
Yeah, shut up.
Not too menacing. Manny and Diego, they wanted their characters to feel accurate, but not too menacing. Manny and Diego had to look intimidating, but still have softer sides. They were pretty accurate to their real-life counterparts, but Sid is where the studio took a lot of creative freedom. His design was based on a combination of the extinct giant ground sloth and the modern tree sloth, though he wasn't exactly either of those. Scrat was a completely made-up creature, and for the rest of the cast, they gravitated towards the weirdest...
Oh my god, it looks so bad. But it's crazy because this stuff, when you're a kid, it looks like mind-opening. You're like, what? This is crazy. This is crazy.
Animals they could find from that time period. To match the strange world Bluesky was creating, they wanted a cast made up of mostly comedians, bringing in names like Ray Romano, Jack Black, and Cedric the Entertainer. The studio
I
gave
didn't
them
even know there was that many comedians in it.
a lot of freedom in how their characters would act and sound.
I did 30 voices.
of possible Sid choices.
Jack
You know,
Black
I
was
did
in
the
anything
low
back then, like
voices.
everything.
Some promises are no big deal, believe me. I know.
The high voices.
I promised my first girlfriend we'd mate for life.
Looney Tune voices.
I promised my first girlfriend we'd mate for life.
They had a clear visual blueprint, nearly 2 decades of animation experience, and a cast of skilled comedians, and everything came together.
He loves that nut. Holy shit.
Ice Age released on March 15th, 2002, and it was a colossal success in every way. Not only did audiences find it charming and genuinely funny, but it felt completely fresh. Made on a budget of about $60 million, the movie went on to gross over
God damn, $60 million for a new studio? See, I think that's the problem with, like, movie studios nowadays, because they would not invest that. And that's $60 million back then. Holy shit. Now, that was a lot. Like, they wouldn't invest that into, like, a initial project, because, like, they'd be kind of nervous if it would fail, and they want investors to make money like that. It would just wouldn't happen. That's why people don't see as many, like, creative movies and stuff like that happening.
$183 million at the box office. It didn't take itself too seriously, but it was surprisingly mature in its humor and tone. The emotional moments hit just as hard as the jokes, earning praise from critics and families alike for its heartwarming story. Roger Ebert awarded the film 3 out of 4 stars.
I like the look of this movie, the way the drawings and the artistic approach gave a kind of a three-dimensional color and warmth to this world, and I also love the dialogue. I love the wit of the dialogue.
Fox had taken a gamble on Bluesky, but greenlighting their feature-length film couldn't have been a better decision. Ice Age was an instant classic. It was safe to say Bluesky Studios...
They probably sold a lot too. This is back when people actually got like DVDs and stuff and kept it. And VHS. Like you just put it on or whatever when you were bored. This was also back when the humor was funny AF and even funnier when you watch it older. Now family movies be filled with corny and unfunny jokes. Hey, yeah, nah. I'll never forget the fucking the Sonic movie when Eggman started flossing. That shit lives in my nightmares. Yo, yeah, I know what's crazy too. You know for a fact in the next Sonic movie, Eggman's gonna be there like, huh, Sonic, he's over there? You could say he was about 6 or 7. It's gonna be the worst joke of all time. You know, shout out Jim Carrey. We love Jim Carrey, but man, it's gonna be a horribly corny joke. It's incoming, y'all. It's set in stone. It's set in stone. The joke is set in stone. And you're gonna see that in a lot of kids' movies this year. They're gonna be making a lot of 6, 7 jokes, even though the meme is like a year old. In the I swear if Jim Carrey does that, I'm telling you it's coming, okay? Remember dabbing? Yeah.
Had struck gold. But while Ice Age was still in development, the concept for their next film was already taking shape. Behind the scenes, Chris Wedge had an early idea for a world inhabited by robots. There wasn't a story or structure to it yet, he simply liked the concept. After the success of Ice Age though, the studio knew this would be their next project, and that robotic world began to take form.
Damn, they did Cook on Cook?
Robots was their second movie, and Bluesky had to prove they weren't a one-trick pony. It was a robot society with characters built to reflect their social class. Lower-class robots were made to look as if they were constructed from older industrial parts and scrap machinery, while upper-class robots were designed with sleek, modern, high-end technology in mind. They drew most of their inspiration from museums and junkyards, looking for old vehicle parts and appliances that could fit this vision. Having a larger budget this time, Bluesky brought in talent like Robin Williams, Ewan McGregor, and Halle Berry. After more than 3 years of development, Robots released in March of 2005, and it was another success. While it didn't quite reach the heights of Ice Age in ratings or at the box office, it still managed to gross $262 million.
That's pretty solid though, bro. That's what you want, bro. What movies wish they be reaching these numbers? Those type of budgets, like movies just be trying to at least break even nowadays. I don't even be caring.
$1 million and was the #1 movie in its opening week. At the very least, they did what they set out to do, create an interesting world with a unique aesthetic and turn a profit. Bluesky was cementing itself as a fierce competitor in the animation industry. The following year came Ice Age 2.
Everything is melting.
Given the demand, a follow-up to their breakout hit was the obvious next step, and it delivered almost everything they could have wanted. Ice Age: The Meltdown built upon the
I don't
original
even remember this one.
cast of characters and introduced new ones who would become permanent members in the
Oh my god, the little stupid fucking what is their names? What is this animal called? Dude, I forgot. What's this animal name? Does anybody know? A ferret? Is it a ferret? That's like, it looks like a opossum. Yeah. This little nigga hilarious.
years to come. Characters like Ellie serving as both a love interest and proof that Manny wasn't the last mammoth.
But he's still lonely, you know? Still sad that he's the only mammoth left on the planet.
Wait, this dude's voice is just him? He didn't even put on. This is, yo, I got scared for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Like, did he become alive? The Manny, that's dead ass just his voice. Yo, I feel like I have a good voice for like something like that, like in a show. Like if I was, okay, any type of show. Like I feel like, for example, if I went into a regular show, I could just have a character there and talk like this. Fucking no. No, yeah, you can voice act. Yeah, I think I can. Do an evil scientist voice. Welcome to my lair. How did you get in? This is GIF. What the fuck? Bro. It's not that hard to voice act. Like, y'all realize anybody can learn it too? I would just have to build on it. A little bit. Wouldn't be that bad. It's not no fucking anime voice acting. It's for a movie.
Until... He's a little horny, I guess.
Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, I was not suspecting that one. He was though. To be fair, he was.
Mischievous Possums, Crash and Eddie, who were mostly comic relief.
Yeah.
The movie went on to earn $660 million at the box office, making it the third highest grossing film of 2006. It beat out animated titles like Cars, Happy Feet.
It beat out Cars? I didn't even know that. Low-key not deserved. Cars is better.
Over the Hedge, and Open Season, by a pretty large margin too. There was even a video game released alongside it. But while Ice Age 2 was a huge commercial hit, it wasn't received as well as the original. Critics felt it had a thinner, more formulaic plot, an over-reliance on crude jokes and pop culture references, and that many of the new characters had little to offer beyond being played for laughs. While some considered it an improvement, many felt it lacked much of the charm and cleverness that made the first movie so memorable.
Where the first Ice Age had some charm and some cuteness to it, and even made you feel a little bit endeared to the characters, this film absolutely falls flat from the get-go.
Beyond that, it shined a light on something for Bluesky and 20th Century Fox. This made it clear that Ice Age wasn't just a one-off smash hit. It was a gold mine that could be milked for years. Sometime after the
not forever. At a certain point, it gets to a point, bro, where you gotta stop, dude. Like, people don't care as much. That's the problem. And then you risk whenever you think, okay, this made money. The first one made a lot of money, did good. It was a hit. Second one made a lot of money, did a hit. Third one, usually max is when you could put, like, hold it. After that, it starts to go downhill. It starts to go downhill, and you start to, like, kind of fuck up the legacy of the movies and stuff. Like, what's a movie franchise that had, like, a solid franchise where it just ran through, it did good? Like an animated movie franchise. Yeah, I gotta think of one. Not even The Incredibles, because the Incredibles 2 was kind of meh. It was kind of meh. Cars? Maybe Cars, yeah, you could probably say Cars. You could probably say Cars.
Down left theaters, Chris Meledandri left the company. He had been the president of 20th Century Fox Animation and served as an executive producer for Bluesky since Ice Age 1. But in 2007, he went on to found his own studio, Illumination, and began production for Despicable Me. He played an important role for Bluesky early on, but the studio was ready to show that their success didn't depend on any one person. Over the next few—
It probably did. Bro created Illumination and immediately created Despicable Me. Yeah, that was a hard loss for them. They should have just paid bro or whatever he wanted. But like, look, you could be the CEO, bro. Just stay. That usually is though when like companies end up fucking up. They be thinking, all right, this like person that helped us with things, we don't need them as much. They're asking for more money, this and that. We're not gonna give it. Then they get somebody new, and then the whole fucking thing falls.
Years, they'd put out movies like Horton Hears a Who, which made almost $300 million.
Y'all, genuinely, bro, Horton Hears a Who was like, I can still watch it now and it be a really good. Like, Horton Hears a Who was really fucking good, bro. Like, the concept for the whole movie and everything, the way they executed it, the way everybody looks, great job.
Was reviewed very well. Up to this point, they had only worked on original material, but they brought this beloved story to life, casting Jim Carrey, Steve Carell, Carol Burnett, and other big names. To this day, it's often considered one of the best Dr. Seuss adaptations among critics and fans. Then came—
To me, this is better. It's better than Lorax. Some people might find that crazy, but yeah, that's what I think. Let me move this.
Ice Age 3, Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Nobody move a muscle.
This was their biggest hit yet. The movie grossed an astounding $886 million, and the movie's in the top 100 highest grossing films of all time. Once again, it introduced new fan favorite characters like Buck. However, most of the problems that plagued the second movie were even more present in Ice Age 3. More
this is the one with the dude that was risen up.
Slapstick humor, more pop culture references, and a tired message about family that felt like it was recycled from the previous films.
Now, do you like what the movie says about the idea of the extended family?
That's always been my, that's actually, you know, been my favorite, you know, kind of theme through the whole thing. That was the thing that struck me most in the last film, was like, this is really all about a family.
But clearly, none of these issues really mattered all that much. It seemed like nothing could stop the juggernaut that Ice Age was becoming. But that wasn't even going to be their only successful franchise.
You know, imagine they did, this would have been a good concept, or let me know if this would have been a good concept. Imagine they did a time travel one. In Ice Age, they ended up in a city. Maybe that'll be the new concept. I don't know. Ass concept? What? Wait, y'all don't think that would be tough? Bro, hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out. The second one, or whatever one they're releasing, because they're obviously going to do it about like climate change and shit for the next one that's coming out. What if they travel to the city and they're like, oh, okay, great. Let's see what the humans did with Earth. And they see all the fucked up shit we did. They see like fucking massive oil factories. See like all this crazy shit and they're like, damn, bro, this is fucked up. And then they try to fix it. But then they end up not being able to fix it. Boo, you stink. I don't see y'all coming up with better concepts, okay? But to me, that doesn't sound bad. Not gonna lie, they're gonna have to pay me to watch that.
Because 2 years later, they went on to release Rio. Rio not only introduced a vibrant new world and a cast of characters for audiences to fall in love with, it also soared to the #1 spot at the box office. With a strong message and contagious energy, the film quickly won over viewers. It easily secured its place as one of Bluesky's finest achievements. And the streak didn't stop there. In 2012, Ice Age 4 Continental Drift dropped into theaters with a bang. It made $877 million, just slightly below Ice Age 3. But while the box office didn't seem to take much of a hit, something had definitely changed this time around. While Ice Age 3 was a big step down from the first two, by this point it felt like the series had completely abandoned any kind of—
Wasn't Drake in this one? Oh, was it? Jeez. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was the dude that was risen up in it. Wait, so Drake was risen up a teenager in the movie? We should have always knew. Man, like at certain points where you just can't even say anything. Your goat, by the way. Nigga, where the fuck have I ever said Shrek is my goat? Why is there something in my eye? What the? Dog, what is this? Oh, it's a bug. No, I'm just playing. It's not a bug. Holy beautiful skin.
Of substance. Stacking the cast with celebrities like Drake and Nicki Minaj made Continental Drift feel like the biggest cash grab yet.
If I manage to get an action figure out of this whole deal, I think that I'm gonna like attach it as like a pendant on a chain.
They worked as fun adventure movies, but after this film, many longtime fans were beginning to lose interest. However, Bluesky took note.
Yeah, I feel like this is the last core memorable one I remember. And then after that, I kind of didn't really hear about it.
This and decided to take a break from doing Ice Age films. In the next 4 years, they'd put out Epic, which was one of their weaker films commercially, but still managed to turn a profit. Rio 2, which was a drop in quality from the first one, but performed even better. And the Peanuts movie, which wasn't Bluesky's biggest, but many consider it one of their best. It was a heartwarming, faithful adaptation that reminded audiences what Bluesky was capable of. But like all blockbuster franchises, Ice Age wasn't going to be allowed to die quietly, and in 2016, the 5th movie arrived in theaters.
What was it? Nigga, they went to space?! Yo, I don't know what's happening. I ain't never seen that one. What the fuck? Man, this is like Fast and Furious, bro, when they just started doing random shit in movies just to milk the franchise. I'm telling you, they had alien tech. I didn't watch this one. I never even heard of this one.
Unsurprisingly, Collision Course did nothing to reinvent the franchise. It was the same characters, the same jokes, and the same stale formula, just with new set pieces. Please, let this 5th Ice Age film be the last. What an unfunny mess this has become.
And for Bluesky Studio, who just took 3 steps forward with the solid Peanuts movie, like that movie was really good, and I had hope for their future to take 5,000 steps back!
With how big the series was, of course, people still went to see it, but considering it earned less than half of what the previous film did, it was clear that audiences had grown tired of the franchise. Not even the actors sounded excited while promoting it.
So it's very exciting to be able to get into his furry skin again.
The best thing about Bluesky,
Yo, Simba with the raid, W-raid, appreciate you, hope you had a good stream. Damn, I kinda gotta take a piss. I don't want to leave the object raid. 2 raids? I know, right? Kinda crazy. Hope you had a good stream though, man. We reacting to the studio that went extinct, aka the studio that made Ice Age and Rio and Hornier Zoo and all that. Appreciate the raid though. If y'all stay, appreciate it. If not, you know, have a good time.
We're making funny movies.
This would be the last Ice Age movie from Bluesky. The studio was slowly dwindling. After Ice Age 5, they put out Ferdinand, another adaptation of a classic.
What the fuck is this, bro? What is this BBC ass bull? Wait, I ain't never heard of this. Dog, what's going on, bro? Yo, why is this dude so petite? Yo, I ain't never seen somebody skinny like this. He looks like Eugenia Connie. Or Collie. What's her name? John Cena was in it. I seen this and only my family and 2 other people were in theaters. Yeah, GG's, man. Yeah, this must have been the downfall. The true downfall of the studios.
story that received passable reviews and made a solid profit at the box office. On paper, if Blue Sky kept doing the bare minimum and making their money back with each film, they potentially could have kept going. They were on a hot streak for nearly a decade before things began to slow down, and maybe they could have found their way back to what made their films stand out in the first place. But in March of 2019, things took a turn for the worse. Disney acquired 20th Century Fox, effectively bringing Blue Sky Studios under its control. Few companies had the power
Oh, so Disney did get it. Damn, so did Disney kill it? Now we gotta know what Disney did. Yeah, they did. Damn, bruh. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, gang.
challenge Disney, and considering Blue Sky wasn't even the parent company, there wasn't much they could do. They officially became a unit of Walt Disney Studios. By this point, Blue Sky was already deep into production on a film starring Will Smith and Tom Holland, slated for release later that year.
Oh, this little thing, what's this called? I remember everybody was memeing this when this movie came out.
It ultimately arrived after the Disney acquisition. Spies in Disguise became both a new beginning and an unexpected end for Blue Sky. On one hand, the movie ended up being one of their highest
That did really good though, damn.
rated films to date. Many praised it for having great humor and a genuinely heartfelt message. It was some of their best work since their very first title in 2002. But on the other hand, it was unfortunately their worst box office performance yet.
People probably forgot about them. Like they probably just completely forgot about them. Problem with movie studios, I feel like you gotta release a solid movie every year that does like decently, or people will slowly forget about you.
$71 million. Under Fox, it might have been a minor setback, but with Disney, which measures everything in dollars, the timing couldn't have been worse. Spies in Disguise would be the first and last Blue Sky movie under Disney. On February 9th, 2021, Disney announced that it was shutting down Blue Sky Studios in April of that year. According to the company, in light of the COVID-19 pandemic's continued economic impact on all of its businesses, it was no longer sustainable.
Yeah, because to them, they have like 7 studios under them. They're like, fuck it, we'll just get rid of one and keep the rest. Bro, but like, it could have been like, I don't know, something could have been done with it. Like, if another company got it, man. That's the problem, bro, with like Disney, because like, they can just let go of shit. If they have like 20 of like one thing, they're like, fuck it. But like, to people, they may really like that thing.
For them to run a third animation studio. Blue Sky had been working on another adaptation under Disney, but that was cancelled as a result. By June 2021, Blue Sky co-founder, director of the first Ice Age, and the voice of Scrat, Chris Wedge, posted an official farewell letter. For the past 34 years, we, like our single-minded character Scrat, have reached for something that at times seemed unattainable. Yet time after time, we've managed to get our arms around our own versions of that elusive acorn. Disney retained all of Blue Sky's film library and intellectual properties, which they quickly took advantage of, in the form of the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild, a spin-off film that released on Disney.
Yeah, that shit was probably ass, I'm assuming.
Plus in 2022. While fans wondered if Disney
they made a final animation where Scrat finally ate the nut,
breathe new life into Ice Age, it became evident that they might
they massacred it, man. Dude, their last film got a 92 on Rotten, whatever rating. Went from that to 32. Do you know how hard it is to get like a 90% on something, man?
mishandle the franchise just as badly or worse, and they already have a 6th film in the works titled Boiling Point. In some ways, Blue Sky was a victim of their own success. Having a powerhouse like Ice Age, what company wouldn't milk it for every—
See, now that I know all of this, bro, now I think that Ice Age movie's gonna be ass. I mean, it's not like I was excited for it or anything. I kind of completely forgot it was coming out until people mention it, but damn. Yeah, I no excitement for that. For that Ice Age Boiling Point becomes good. I don't know. I'm not excited.
it's worse, but being forced to stretch out one series that was long past its expiration date definitely took a toll on their creativity. A combination of that, Disney's greed, and losing some of their big names all played a role in Bluesky's decline. Meanwhile, Chris Meledandri is still leading Illumination, a company that continues to thrive commercially.
Yeah, Illumination is fucking crazy, bro.
The last official Bluesky production was a short series they had been working on in the lead up to the studio's closure. It dropped on April 13th, 2022, and on that same day, a video was uploaded to an unlisted YouTube channel titled The End. One final piece of animation was created by a small Bluesky team during the studio's last days. A 30-second video that showed Scrat finally catching the acorn he had chased since the very beginning.
Wow. No, I'm gonna cry, y'all. It's really over. I don't know why I'm saying that, acting like it didn't end like a couple years ago. Super Mario Galaxy movie gonna be peaked out. Hey, yeah, there's that. Lesson learned is, for them, you know, don't let go of your top assets. It's tough, but anyways, yeah, if you're watching on the 2, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams. Alright. I'll say fuck Disney, but they were cooked before Disney bought them. Yeah, they weren't doing the best. But I don't think Disney helped. Do you know if Derek is the generosity? No, he isn't. Why would you think that? Maybe he is. Alright. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna take a piss real quick. I'll be back. Alright. Hold up, y'all. I gotta eat this protein bar. Let me just, I need one bite so I can continue on with the stream. Holy fuck, this is good. MF ain't getting shit. Alright. Well, let me get one more. Yo, shut the fuck up. It's not a Gen Z video, nigga, before I end stream. Damn, bro. Fuck y'all niggas. No more Gen Z videos because I hate our generation. Okay. Let's see this. What makes dollar stores so cheap? More like what makes them uncheap now. Yo, low-key, dollar stores ain't even dollar stores anymore. That should be like $5 stores. Let's just call it that. Bro, that shit has lost all its value. Yo, back in the day, back in the good old days, you can go to a dollar store, get a whole fucking week of groceries for $1. That's cap. But like you can get like $10, okay? $2.50 store. Dollar store shouldn't be tax trust. I miss eating my $1 steaks. Well, you actually ate that shit? How are you here? There's no way you survived eating the $1 steak. Man, hold up. Like, we can't be for real. Dog, look at this thing. Why don't... Ew! Oh, hell no, chat. How much for y'all to eat this? You alive. I remember seeing a video of somebody cooking it, and it wasn't even like half an ounce. At that point, you deadass would save more by just going to like a fast food. I'm getting it there. 1 mil. Dollar stores be an illusion even before the price increase. The amount per dollar is way more expensive than the regular ones at your local pharmacies, just smaller in size. Yeah, most of the shit is just smaller, to be honest. But like, it's easier if you are trying to budget and shit. Dollar stores like really good if you're broke or I don't know. You just move in your college dorm and you need some little groceries. And what you think of 5 and below? I didn't really go there like that growing up. It was either, I mean, I mainly went to grocery stores and Costco's, but like, yeah. Look at this dog. 3.5 ounce steak in $1. You cannot convince me that this is real meat. And this is not real meat. They don't rip the fucking anal cavity of the cow, every uneatable part of it. All right, they took the calf and they shaved its bones, combined it together, and then called it meat. Like, come on, man. Is there worms in that steak? Let me see a video. I've seen videos of people cooking them.
Well, I'm at in front of the dollar store, and
Okay,
I
let's
saw.
see. This is 10 years ago? Wait, they had this shit 10 years ago?
Their feature of the week is
Let's see.
the fatter steak.
Ew, what that's it?
Same as that, so it's
Nigga, steak, bro. This is like 2 pieces of fucking meat. No, there's no way. Bro, this is not a steak. Why does it look raw? I don't know. It's medium rare. That shit probably chewy as fuck.
and I will see you soon. Try it. It's gonna make me sick.
There's nobody this dude survived.
But I guess it makes an okay substitute for steakums. You know, if you bought like 3 or 4 of those, you can probably cook them up in a pan. I definitely wouldn't cook them on the grill because of the grates. Unless you have like one of those vegetable pans or something with the small holes in it, you can put on your grill. It's probably just.
Bro, I can't even look at that, bro. At this point, just buy a steak on your Walmart. That's what I'm saying. Bro, you get a steak, a smaller one, probably for like $6. Let's go to see this though.
Hello, children. Welcome to the fantabulous world of Extra Tug, full of educational and children-friendly content. That's definitely what this is, so come on in. It's only $4 a month, and it's a lot of fun perks. Chris, why would you put that on the screen? You're ruining it. You're ruining it for everybody. If I asked you what's the most popular retail chain in America, you'd probably say something stupid, like CVS, Walgreens.
It's Walmart, right? Walmart has to be the most popular. Wait, is that? Yeah, it's Walmart.
Dwayne Reed, or Walmart, or Target, or perhaps BJ's. Do you guys love BJ's? I love BJ's. That's a real store.
What the? Hey, you know what they say? I forgot the saying. But shit, hell yeah, I like BJ's. I just hit BJ's yesterday, bro. Hell yeah. I went there before. Good food. Tommy, you like Dick's. Dick's Sporting Goods? Bro, I haven't been to Dick's Sporting Goods in... Okay, no, unironically, I went last month. I had to get some... Y'all, I had to get some sweatpants. Okay? Chill out. Chill out.
New England, and it's very popular, but holy shit, how did they not see that marketing-wise? But the biggest
support
retailer
you,
in the
Tommy.
US by number of stores is actually Dollar General. In fact, there are more dollar stores in America than every Walmart, Target, McDonald's, and
real?
Starbucks.
Oh wait, that's kind of sad. Yeah, that's actually kind of sad. You went to Dick's for the real thing? Yo, I'm not you. Stop projecting. I don't even have a Walmart here in New York. Wait, what? There's no Walmarts in New York, cat. bro, people try to say, oh yeah, nah, there's... Everybody here doing great, man. No poverty. Nobody... You're completely great.
Combined. Who doesn't love going down to the dollar store and picking up a new flavor of Faygo? Look, they got cotton candy flavor for only 25 cents. A fitting price for such a disgusting abomination. Oh no, it's not 25 cents, it's $1.25.
That's a scam.
Well,
if everything's not 99 cents, tax could be like 5 or 6 cents. It's a scam.
It's a dollar store. Why are we going over $1? What for a Faygo? What the f? I just don't get how you're gonna lie about selling things for $1 and then not only that, sell me something that should be literally a nickel. It's cotton candy Faygo and you're gonna charge $1.25 for that?
You know it's cheap, but you know what you pay long term with? Your health, nigga. Guarantee you don't got health insurance. Arizona the same price and it's infinitely better. Nah, facts. I haven't had an Arizona in a minute though. Yo, y'all know inflation got Arizona too. I'm pretty sure. Like, aren't Arizonas now like 150 in some places? Cause like it was cause the tariffs or some shit. I remember they said like it went up. To Arizona. It's long maintained 99-cent price, but recent tariffs on aluminum imports, particularly from Canada, have put significant pressure on the company. With founder Don Vitiligo warning in mid-2025 that a price hike might become unavoidable if costs continue to rise. So the only thing, nothing could take down Arizona. Not wars. Not I don't know anything. All it took, bro, is a fuck ass tariff from Trump, nigga. That's what took down fucking Arizona's, man. That's tough.
Some credibility, but that's just the thing. Hardly anything in the dollar store actually costs $1 anymore. They're all liars. They all sell things more than $1 and it's in their name. It's damn right unconstitutional. It's like if you found out I had a super small penis. I mean, my name's Big Tug. I gotta be packing down there. Start a rumor that I'm packing down there. And honestly, I can't think of one good reason why the dollar store would need to charge more than $1. Inflation, that's made up, print more money. But still, with prices so relatively low, it's no wonder that studies show nearly 90% of Americans have shopped at a dollar store in the last year alone. However,
90%? There's no way. Bro, I don't remember the last time I've been to a dollar store. Even when I was broke, I would just go to Walmart and everything. 90% is crazy. Like, dollar store for real, you're only supposed to be going if you're just like really like just broke, bro. You in the trap and you're like, fuck. I need some shit, man. Some shit to survive. I still do. I don't know, bro. The vibes of a dollar store, I don't really like it. Like, they just be run down. It just be seeming ghetto, bro. Like, if they looked better, then yeah, I would go. But it just be seeming run down. Holy long ass message, sorry, yo. Okay, this is the last time I'm reading a long message like this. There'd be a fuck ton of 99-cent stores in my neighborhood, and none there are 99 cents. I go there for cheap necessary stuff. Also, I remember when I was in college, wanted to look for a 99-cent store, just realized the neighborhood Greenwich one has none, which is a rich ass area, just showing how I'm still living with the broke mindset. That's how you're supposed to do it, though. You know? I be living with the broke mindset, no cap, but I am broke. So, it's kind of fair.
Research suggests that as many as 36% of shoppers use these stores at least 3 times a month. And between 2008 and 2020, food sales at these stores nearly doubled. Now, is it because that's really sad because financial times hit hard and we had to get our meat at a dollar store? Yes, that's why it happened, I would assume. But man, come on down for the steakums, kids. We got it at the dollar store. You just know it's poison. Every line in that.
Yo, I remember I got this once and I looked at it. I was shocked. I didn't know it actually, like, I thought it looked tough. I thought it was already shredded for you. It dead ass looks like this.
That is poison. So not only are dollar stores everywhere, but they're quickly becoming a consistent component of the American diet. During a 2020 earnings call, Dollar General CEO Ted Vasso said, "We do very good in good times, and we do fabulous in bad times." He loves the pores, Teddy. Honestly, if
I was
everything's
about to
going
say he kind of does have like the perfect business model. Because like if people are doing bad, they go there. If you're doing good and they want to be cheap, they go there.
so good all the time, sounds like you could probably afford to keep your shit under $1 there, Ted. But considering today's dollar is worth 47% less than it was 25 years ago.
Oh my god, $100 in 2000 is worth 188 today. Holy shit. And y'all, it's our fault. We don't work hard enough. Okay. You don't work hard enough. That's why you can't get a house.
Ted's fabulous bad time seems to be here to stay. Tuglets, it's time to dig between the cushions of your couch and find the spare change, because today we're taking a trip to the dollar store and we're gonna figure out what the hell's going on over there. And also, do people find change between the cushions anymore? I mean, I haven't had a couch good enough to have cushions. It's usually one slate of fabric. And even then, I mean, do people have loose change in their pockets anymore? I remember going between the cushions and getting ice cream money for the ice cream truck when I was a kid. When that happened. Kids don't have that anymore. Chris, you can go to the next segment whenever you want. I'm just gonna be talking about the ice cream man for a while. The roots of discount retail stretch back so far that they predate the era when $1 was considered cheap. It's hard to think about now, but there was a time in America when a crisp George Washington was actually worth something and not filling up space in your pockets. What are you gonna get for $1 nowadays? A cow tail? Plus, Chris, put up a picture of a cow tail. They're delicious, but they're fucking...
Ew, I hate these.
Disgusting. Back in 1788, $1 was worth $30. You think... I don't get money. How can that be true? Which is why the first discount stores were actually...
Wait, so y'all, what is money gonna increase? So does that mean now, like $100 in the future, you're gonna have to spend like $250 to equal $100 now? I mean, technically with inflation, that would happen. That's so wild, though. I can't imagine that. Like, I just can't fathom that happening. And I know in that time, it'll be like adjusted, or everybody's wages and everything's supposed to be adjusted, but that's fucking wild.
Called 5.
Like, I'm imagining an old person now, dog. There's people here alive now where, like, when they went to go to the gas station, it wasn't in the 2s or 3s, bro. It wasn't even in the 1s, bro. It'd be like 80 cents, dog. 80 fucking cents. 70 cents, probably less. When is the Elden Ring stream? Never.
10-cent stores. Hey, yeah, you see? The first of which was created in 1878 by the most 1878 name I've ever heard in my life, Frank Winfield Woolworth. Holy shit, that is an entrepreneur. Woolworth did live up to his name, however, becoming...
Yo, JCW, just 17 months. Appreciate you, Brody.
Wildly successful by creating the first 5 and dime stores. The business model was so lucrative that it was quickly duplicated by other stores, spawning some of America's first chains, including what would eventually become the 20th century retail giant Kmart. Remember Kmart? That's why I said 20th century giant.
Kmart is so old. I don't think I ever went there, even as a kid. I don't know. I don't think this was in our generation. Did I go to Kmart? Maybe. I probably did, but like it was basically done for the most part. Like Walmart and Target is where everybody was going by the time like Gen Z was born. There's legit only 3 locations left. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they shut down like last year. Like they just completely shut down. And those locations are probably just meant as like a staple just to keep it here historically. It's just like how there's one Blockbuster left. Even though probably nobody goes to it, they probably just like fund it just to keep people there.
Because that not around no more. They failed spectacularly. Maybe I'll make a video about that one day. But we're going to be talking about the dollar store today. But of all the 5 and dimes, none were as successful or as influential as the 20th century Ben Franklin stores. Now, naming your store after a founding father is a bold move, especially when you're picking Benny Franklin, because that dude was a pervert. I mean, not only did he invent lightning rods, bifocals, and glass instruments played with wet fingers called the harmonica, but Franklin wasn't just inventing things, he was also a cocksmith. The dude loved him so...
For real? You was a freak, bro? I did not know that. Damn. Yo, and he was a freak back then. People weren't even groomed, bro. Those girls probably didn't even shave. Like, he was navigating the jungle.
French. He loved a French more than he loved this country. So in his honor, we decided as a country to get together and name a cheap little fucking store after him. And I'm sure he would be thrilled if he lived to see the day. Ben Franklin stores were everywhere. At the company's peak, they operated 2,500 locations. And in 1945, a World War II veteran named Sam Walton bought a Ben Franklin in Newport, Arkansas. The store was sold to Franklin for $25,000, and the sellers apparently were quoted as saying, "This dude's buying a lemon." That's not a direct quote. They wouldn't say this dude, but they did call the store a lemon. If you don't know what a lemon is, it's something that's right out the gate and he's probably gonna fail. But what nobody saw coming was the business IQ of this fucking shell-shocked war veteran. In 3 years, Walton's annual sales topped $250,000, which in today's money is about a trillion billion jabinka joints, because that's a lot of money back then. Eventually, Walton struck out on his own, creating a little store called Walmart. That's right, the basic principles.
I was about to say, it does sound similar. Walton, Walmart.
Of Walmart, one of the world's largest retailers, were fine-tuned in the dollar store, where Walton learned the pricing, merchandising, and layouts that would influence the Walmart model. And you guys know the
Yeah, I know what's crazy too, the Walmart model is like every Walmart is completely different because they want you to like navigate the stores to like it's like some type of way scientifically they do it.
Model, it's perfect. You get the candy at the checkout aisles, you sell guns in cages next to baby formula. It's perfect. It's America.
You know what's crazy? I never seen that. Like I always see people meme that the guns in cages until I came to Texas and they dead ass be having that shit. But I think here the one I saw, it was like hunting rifles. Like I was looking, I was like, bro, there's no way this is real. Like they dead ass are just selling guns in the cages. Like I could go to a Walmart and buy a fucking gun, man.
It isn't just Walmart that claims roots in the Ben Franklin stores. This shit was wildly influential, turns out. In 1953, a Ben Franklin was purchased by K.R. Perry, whose son would eventually take up the family business by opening up a Dollar Tree in 1986. Remember the Dollar Tree? It's the whole point of the video. I've been ignoring that. I can't fucking write a script for the of me, but I'm glad I hope you've been enjoying this. Hope you get all your fun facts. I am burnt out, guys. I can't do this forever. But it was 3 decades earlier in the 1950s when dollar stores began to take the shape we recognize today. Dollar General opened up in Springfield, Kentucky in 1955, and Family Dollar of Charlotte, North Carolina followed just 4 years later. Dollar General expanded to 29 stores and was doing annual sales of $5 million just 2 years after opening. And Family Dollar opened up 100 stores in its first decade, and then they opened up another 100 stores just a year after that. They were booming, exponential growth. Chris put up a chart. The 50s facilitated their spread because of the growth of the
Holy dystopian.
American suburbs and small towns after World War II. Dollar stores filled that gap of affordable and convenient shopping. Come on down, we're selling hams today. Plus big box stores like Walmart, they weren't even existing yet. You had to wait a decade for that shit. And even when they did, they tended to grow at a slower pace. But this was the genius of the dollar store, and the reason they spread across the country like a weed. They require so little overhead, gang. So little overhead. Their buildings, inventories, and employees are a fraction of those needed by regular retail shops. Because I'll let you in on a little secret, okay? If you have an entire store dedicated to shit that costs less than $1, you can only imagine how little that costs to actually produce and sell. They were making a—
I was about to say, they probably are making nothing off of it. They're probably making nothing off it. Like, grocery stores already have small margins of making any money. Dollar store, I know classmates in college from these affluent areas, they tell me they're racist as fuck, especially the Hispanics. Well, I mean, of course. I'm not surprised by that.
Crazy margin on all this shit. Smaller footprints allows them to thrive in communities often overlooked by bigger retailers and places where it isn't practicable or profitable to run a Walmart. And these places that I just described also happen to be full of the most desirable clientele for the dollar store. The poors. Dollar General CEO Ted Vasso says that their average customer is a woman in a dual income household that earns less than $40,000 before taxes. Yikes.
Okay.
And has only about $800 of disposable income.
Holy shit. Bro, that's crazy. I couldn't imagine being on that type of budget. Like having to live that's not a $800 per month like extra you can spend. But that's $800 per year. That's like maybe like $70 extra of disposable income after whatever expenses you have. Yeah, man. That's terrible, yeah.
per year. It's not a great situation to be in. This makes much of rural America a prime spot for their industry. However, 75% of Americans...
I've also heard, yo, fun fact, for lottery tickets or whatever, it's something like that. A lot of lottery companies and I think it's alcohol companies, they go in like specifically like poor areas. They literally go there trying to make the most profit. That shit is fucked up, bro. That shit is fucked up. And they advertise the most there as well in those areas. Because, you know, if you're poor, they're basically the lottery, even though there's like a 99.999 whatever % chance you're not going to win your life. It's like you're selling somebody a dream. And, you know, if you're broke, you're like, damn, I could escape from all this right now.
Nowadays do live within a 5-mile radius of a dollar store. So how does that amount of expansion make sense with the average demographic of a discount shopper? These dollar stores aren't just in the shanty towns, they're in nice suburbs, and they're around the rich people. So how's that going down? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of show where I bring up the fact that shit's pretty bad right now, and it's been pretty bad for a while, and it doesn't look like it's getting better. The rich people are poor now. We're A Pew study found out that in 1971, 61% of Americans lived in middle class.
Yo, where's our MRE with 4 months?
Households, which earn 2/3 of all income. And in 2023, only 51% of Americans were middle class, which earned less than half of all income. And I know I'm throwing a lot of numbers out here. It gets a little confusing when you start thinking about how bad things actually are, but they're important in this discussion because you can quote me on this. Chris put up on the screen, numbers are business. That's the first thing they teach you in business school. You like numbers? Because that's business. What I'm saying is the middle class is shrinking, and that's a great thing for people who own dollar stores. To quote Vaso, as this economy continues to chug along and create more of our core customer, Jesus Christ, that's so dark, I think there's going to be more and more opportunities for us to get in and build more stores. That's so
it's crazy because everybody else is suffering. They're like trying to figure out how to make it out, and he's just in the back like, yeah, let's go, yo, let's fucking go, man. Hey, we got a dollar store coming near you, okay? Walmart getting too expensive, Target too expensive, pull up here.
Up. I'm sure we're thinking of it in the wrong context. I'm sure he's talking to people who aren't poor, but oh my god. And this leads us to the consequences of the dollar store strategy. While they often like to position themselves as businesses that do good for the community by helping consumers stretch their dollar while providing access to shopping in underserved areas, they actually play a role in destroying local communities, and we're going to talk about that. As dollar stores aggressively expand, they're no longer just filling in needs for rural towns and small suburbs, they're competing with local grocery stores and effectively wiping them out.
Stores are everywhere. That's a problem. Oh shit.
Dollar stores often open up right next door to local businesses, and what do you can't compete with someone selling a $1.25 cotton candy Faygo.
Yeah.
Reports suggest that
is there even anybody right now that just opens a local grocery store? I feel like that shit is dead. Like that's not business dreams for people now. Most of the people that want to open a business is probably in tech. I don't know, engineering, maybe. Even entertainment is kind of dead. Like I realistically just can't see you trying to open like a new grocery store in 2026 competing with everything else, bro. Like everybody just goes to Walmart when they want to get some shit. So hold on, let me turn up the mic a little bit, y'all. My parents make less than what was shown in the vid. Yeah, we do a lot of crazy shit to save money, strategies afloat, which works a lot, getting nice tech. Yeah, you could always work it out. But the thing is, like, my parents or my dad specifically, he makes decent money, but, like, that nigga just loves living cheap. Like, he just loves saving up for, like, I don't know, bro. He doesn't like spending. Actually, no, my dad will spend every once in a while, but it'll just be on something stupid, bro. Like, he'll just, like, randomly, like, fix something in the house. I'm like, yo, how much did it cost? And he'll be like, oh, I don't know, like $5,000. I'm like, what the fuck? Of course, he usually takes like a loan for it. But I'm like, bro, like, what was the point of this? Farmers market still be thriving though. Now, low-key, have y'all ever been to an Amish market? Bro, there's this Amish market in Maryland I'll be going to, bro. They be serving the best chicken you've ever had in your life, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is amazing. Like, genuinely. Bro, it's crazy how, like, in Amish culture, Like, they literally just have kids and immediately they're just workers. It's not like they're having a kid to like raise them. They're like, they turn a certain age, like, all right, learn how to do this. Come on. That's why they're so successful, bro. Yo, have the Amish people ever asked the government for a bailout? How many times have companies, banks asked the government for bailouts? Nigga, Amish people always be doing good, bro. They always got money. They never fucking fail. Literally, it never happens. All they want to do is just like be left alone, pretty much. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't even be voting a lot for real. It's actually so hilarious.
Typical for mom and pop sales to drop by roughly 15 to 30% after a dollar store opens, driving many of them out of business. Studies have found a substantial decline in the number of grocers within a 2-mile radius of new dollar stores, which lead to food deserts. And that's when an area it's really hard to get good, healthy food, so they have to go to like 7-Eleven and buy donuts in order to survive.
Bro, they have those all over Texas, fucking food deserts. I'm not in the area because I'm in Austin, so there's a lot of different food. But like, bro, some of the towns, it will literally just be like a Walmart, McDonald's, Target. There's nothing else, bro. You ain't got nothing else.
Big issue, and dollar stores contributing to that. And the cycle continues.
Okay, sorry, I cannot keep reading these long messages. By the way, like, I don't know if you expect me to be reading them, but yeah.
Grocery stores mean more business for dollar stores, leading to more dollar stores opening, destroying even more grocery stores. So at this point, I know what you're asking yourself, Tucker. Is this all this bad stuff you're talking about? Is this all worth the savings? Is this worth the $1.25 Faygo, which is the only item I currently know that sells at dollar stores? But honestly, that question might be a little bit of a moot point. Dollar stores have a penny pinching reputation that's made them a favorite among thrifty and low income households, but that reputation might actually not be warranted. After all, if you think about it, these stores are making an insane amount of money. In 2024, Dollar General's net sales topped $40 billion.
What? Okay, I didn't even know they were making money like that. Shit. I thought it was like a little money here and there. God damn, no, they're making bread. Fuck. And it was a 5% sales increase. Wait, it's actually kind of sad. You can probably use dollar stores as like a as a comparison of how people are doing. If it increases by a lot, then you know people are cooked.
While Dollar Tree raked in $17.6 billion and Family Dollar made $13.25 billion. How could a business that keeps inventory so cheap make so much goddamn money?
They probably, I mean, they just buy everything in super bulk, so they get shit like super cheap.
They do it by doing what everyone else does. They f*** over the customers. It's so simple. Why didn't I think of it? One of the most common tactics dollar stores use to increase profit margins is shrinkflation. A very chuggy term, a very millennial term, but it's actually real, so we gotta pay attention to it. The term was coined in 2009 to describe the practice of charging the same amount of money for a product while slightly shrinking its size. Studies find that consumers are less likely to stop buying a product due to shrinkflation than due to a price increase. And they might not even notice a smaller Snickers bar. It might be a quarter inch smaller. I wasn't paying attention, so give it to them. They don't give a f***. But shrinkflation
Okay, I know shrinkflation is a scam, but like low-key, it's kind of good in a way because niggas be too fat, bro. Like, it shrinks a little bit, bro. We do not be having to have these. We do not need to be having these like massive portion sizes of stuff for real, bro. If you go to Whataburger, dude, a medium cup is fucking 32 ounces. Now, granted, anytime I go there, I get a diet drink, so it's 0 calories, but there's people there that get real soda. Bro, you can get a 44-ounce cup there. A large cup of soda. 44 ounces. That's so insane, man. I like my big portions, though. That's not good for you long-term, gang.
Why many consumers might not realize that in 2022, Gatorade changed the side of its standard bottle from 32 ounces to 28 ounces. Gatorade. Damn. Come on now. I need that lemon juice. I need that yellow juice in my body when I get a cold. But unfortunately, shrinkflation is a strategy that dollar stores use to exploit the vulnerability of their primary customer base. Now, considering practices like shrinkflation are going on, it's kind of hard to think about if you're actually saving any money shopping at these stores. And that's why we came up with a brand new game to help you navigate the discounts in the dollar store aisle. It's time to play Deal or No Deal. That cannot be right. That's already taken, Jimmy. You that up. I can't say that. That's a copyright. All right, that's why we're playing a brand new game called Thrifty or Shitty. Well, I can't say that over and over. I'm gonna get demonetized. Thrifty or Shifty. You dropped the ball on this one, Jimmy. The rules are simple. I'll show you a dollar store item, and then you get to decide whether it'd be cheaper to just get it at a local grocery store. And it probably is, because I love the deals down at Market Basket. More product placement. Go to Market Basket. They over Damula, but the deals are still there. All right, number one. Challenge number one. Mayo. Put it on the screen, Chris. Good.
How much do I think this is? Probably $2. Actually, wait, that's small as hell. Is that 8 ounces of mayo? Okay, that's too much mayo. I'm gonna go 125, 150, 170, 170. Looks like a nut jar, bro. What is wrong with you?
Jar of mayo. This 8-ounce jar of Kraft real mayo.
It says 125. Wait, so I got it.
Sounds like a steal at $1.25, which equals about 15.625 cents per ounce. Holy, what a steal. But honestly, I've never heard of mayo coming in an 8-ounce increment, so I'm a little bit, I'm already confused and a little bit suspicious. I also hate how it immediately labels itself.
Yeah, it's probably like it's probably 6 ounces or something in reality.
As real. I know they're trying to differentiate themselves from mayo, what's that shit? Miracle Whip, which is disgusting, but I hate when anyone put like made with real sugar. I fucking hope. What kind of fake sugar can you use? I don't know. Calling it real mayo makes it seem like it's a naturally occurring element on this earth instead of being whipped up with a shit ton
I think
of
it's because of so much, fake food that they put out. That's
oil and
why.
eggs. Like, it doesn't grow on a tree, gang. It's not, real is a big word. Okay, so it's time to decide, Tuglets. Thrifty or shifty? Survey says, a 30-ounce jar of mayonnaise runs about $40 at my local grocery store, which comes in at about 13.3 cents.
Oh.
Cents an ounce, which some of you geniuses out there would notice that is less than the number I said earlier about the dollar store mayo. So you're getting even though it seems cheaper, you're just buying less. All right, number 2, Thousand Island dressing. I'm pretty sure that's what
Okay, 8 ounces. So same thing, 125.
they put on Big Macs. I've never had it on a salad. Again, we have an example of a weirdly small bottle with this dressing again costing $1.25 for an 8-ounce bottle, or 15.625 per ounce, whatever cents, whatever. We got.
But okay, it still costs more, right? So the item still costs more. So this item is 125. But like the other mayo, it's maybe $2 more, but technically, according to like the proportions you get, per ounce is less.
It's cheap. So anyway, thrifty or shifty? Answer. It's a little weird, actually. For complete transparency, the 8-ounce bottle available at the dollar store was Kraft, a name brand. And with that in mind, my local grocery store carries a 16-ounce bottle of Kraft Thousand Island for $4.29, which is approximately 26.8 cents per ounce. And that would make the dollar store version of this thrifty. However, if you're already shopping at the dollar store, I don't think a name brand is much of a concern, in which case you can get a generic Thousand Island for $2.49 or 15.5 cents.
I was about to say, yeah, the generic brands, they're basically no different, to be honest. Like, they're made in the same factories. Sometimes with generic brands, like, they'll just use the less desirable, I guess, parts of it or something. But, like, it be tasting no different, no cap. Bro, like, my parents would literally go to, like, the local, it was called Food Line when I was a kid. And, bro, they get, like, large bags of whatever, and instead of Cocoa Puffs, it'd be like Cocoa Balls or some shit. Be a large ass bag, bro. They pour that shit into some container. Dude, we would lock in for a month just off of that. And it tasted no different. No cap. It tasted no fucking different from like the average Cocoa Puffs or whatever.
Per ounce, which makes the dollar store version of Thousand Island dressing shifty. So I guess you just gotta pay attention to, you gotta bring a calculator to the store, which is so fun when I'm shopping at a discount store. All right, challenge number 3, ramen, the cheapest thing on earth. I remember back when these were 29
There's no way ramen is more.
Cents of fucking.
I don't even eat ramen anymore, yo. Ever since it has too much sodium. It has too much sodium. Ramen is so fucking disgusting. Like, if I eat ramen, it's a specific recipe. Like, I'll either stir fry that shit or put eggs in it. But I think just as I've grown older, bro, my taste buds and my stomach cannot handle shit like this, bro. I can't be trapping off of this.
packet. I don't know what happened to this country. Ramen is pretty much the cheapest way to keep yourself alive on this planet, so I was a little surprised to see this stuff at the dollar store charging $1.50 per pack. That is so much money. You just buy a can of soup for that. But it's a 5-pack, so if you do the math, each one's only about 30 cents, and that's a screaming good deal for a bowl of soup. But ramen noodles occupy a weird space in the culinary world. The type you make at home is incredibly unhealthy, accounting for 72% of your recommended sodium intake per pack.
72% is insane. Do they have at least a low sodium version?
And the kind you get at a restaurant, melts in your mouth, and it's the best thing on earth. So it's a weird, I don't get it. But one thing I noticed is a 5-pack of ramen noodles is a little unorthodox. Usually it's a 6-pack. So my suspicion.
So they shrunk it. They removed one for pricing.
Flares are flaring. Is it thrifty or shifty? Answer. Okay, we might be splitting hairs here because ramen is already so goddamn cheap, but you can get a 12-pack at a standard grocery store for $4.99, which is over 41 cents a pack. So this is thrifty, but with a pretty big asterisk. Keep in mind that these bigger packs of ramen do always go on sale. In fact, while I was writing this, you could get a 12-pack of ramen at my local market for $2.99, or a little less than 25 cents a pack. So whatever. Frozen pizza, number 4. This was one of the most shocking items I found in the store, because each one of these pizzas is $5 each, which is, it's a supreme pizza.
At that point, you might as well get Little Caesars, bro. I mean, actually, not. Little Caesars nowadays be like $7. I mean, it's not that much more, though.
But it's still a fucking frozen pizza. And it's not even DiGiorno, which is like the best one. So survey says thrifty or shifty. And I thought this was gonna be a slam dunk for shifty. No way could anyone in their right mind charge over $5 for a Red Baron pizza. But sure enough,
I don't even know what
they
that
do.
is.
This same thing is being sold at my local grocery store for $5.99. $1 more for Red Baron. What happened to this country? I don't even know how we win this game, folks. I feel like we're losing, no matter what we do. How did it get so dark? This was supposed to be a fun history lesson about the dollar store. What's the next segment? Oh good, the section is called The Human Cost of a Dollar Store. Fantastic. Dollar stores aren't always a value for consumers, and they often hurt local businesses, but guess what? They are awful to their employees. 92% of Dollar General workers earn less than $15 an hour, which, just in case you weren't paying attention, $15 an hour is not livable anywhere in the United States anymore. You could be in Kansas and you're Not only are these staffers underpaid, but they also have to work with the bare bones staffing. Oftentimes, dollar stores only have—
Yeah, bro, oh my god. Every time I go to, like, bro, when I'm at my parents' crib, I remember this one time I went to the dollar store. Dude, I felt so bad. It was just one fucking employee. Bro, like, I walked in and it was a long-ass line. And then one employee, like, walked in at the end, but dude, I knew they just hated that shit. Every time I go to a dollar store, it'd be like an earthquake hit it. Facts, bro, I'm telling you. That's why I don't like going, bro. It'd be looking ghetto as fuck. Like, there'd be a floor piece that's destroyed randomly. Dude. There's like a fucking monster creeping out from the top of the roof. It's never normal. It's never clean.
2 people working at once. And that makes things really complicated, considering that they're always trying to sell balloons at the front of their store. Just one parent trying to buy a balloon for their child that they love will completely f over an entire shift at Dollar General. Not to mention that since there's only 2 people working, you basically have to do everything. You ring people up, you stock the shelves, you clean. Go to any grocery store, they have like 40 people doing all
That's not even worth it, bro. I understand why people be wanting to work at Target and Walmart and stuff, because at least, like, at Walmart, you should, like, multiple employees. Like, dude, I would never want to work here. Like, unless if this was my only option, like, I feel like a lot of people's probably just their only option. They're like, damn, better than nothing.
Jobs. There are people who are making
Don't forget about the random stack of boxes laying in every aisle.
As hard. Former dollar store employees report being expected to work long hours with little or no overtime. So not only is this wildly exploitative, it's also extremely unsafe. Without time to take care of stocking, the merchandise—
Yep, it'd be looking just like this.
Piles up in the aisles. I don't know if you've been to a dollar store recently, but it looks like a fucking bomb went off. And federal safety inspections have repeatedly found blocked exit routes, fire hazards, and unsafely stacked merchandise.
Bro, they gotta guess. Hey, bro, we just saw how much they made. $40 billion. Their profits went up by 5%. Dog, they need like a federal fucking lawsuit, nigga. Man, just pay your employees right and add like 2 more staff. They need to be required at least to have, like, every time I go, there's like 2 people. Have 4 people. I have 2 people extra in there, man. Like, come on.
In 2024, Dollar General paid a $12 million fine to the government.
Oh, they did? Okay, last year. $12 million? Wait, that's nothing. $12 million to them is fucking nothing, nigga. They pissed at. Man. Dollar General sneezes and it makes that.
For workplace safety violations. And nothing changed. They were just like, yeah, we do that shit. Here's the money for it, but we're not. Wow. It's way cheaper to just not pay these people than it is to pay you guys, so fuck it. But a blocked exit is the least of your worries at the dollar store. Because of their lack of security and small numbers of employees, they get robbed all the fucking time. There's any 50-50 coin flip if you walk into a dollar store. It's currently in the middle of a mugging. In Dayton, Ohio, 81 criminal...
Yeah, I wouldn't even work there, bro, if it had this many robberies.
Incidents were counted
probably because, too, there's no security, right? Yeah, there's no security, that's why.
Police at dollar stores in 2023. And while the majority of them involved theft, several of them were robberies. Robberies are incredibly common at the dollar store. And I know they're an easy target because they got one dude called Todd running the shop, but how much money could you squeeze out of a fucking dollar store? I'm sure they have $20 in cash behind the register, but man, they think it might be worth it because people fucking die a lot during these. According to data from the Gun Violence Archive, 172 people have been injured in Dollar General stores since 2014, and nearly 50...
See... Bro, if one of the employees there, somebody comes in talking about, give me all the money, I'm gonna be like, here, just take it, bro. As a matter of fact, here, just take the fucking apron. I don't want to work here. And I'm leaving, bro. And I'm never walking back in. Not worth it. It's never worth it. Like, y'all, I'll see employees. Somebody will come in a place, right? And they'll try to, like, rob it or, I don't know, do this and that. And they'll defend it. And then they end up getting fired. Because the company, I don't know, due to, like, legality and police and shit, they don't want to be involved. So they just completely fire the employee, too. It's so fucking crazy. Like, you're just risking everything and you don't even get anything. I swear. Y'all, look it up. That happens so many times where, like, an employee will, like, defend. Somebody will come and try and attack this and that. And then they just fire them. And it's so crazy. Sometimes the company will be nice and actually, like, give a promotion or raise. But, like, a lot of times for, like, legal reasons and everything, they just, like, let them go. Because I don't know, bro. Just, they don't want to deal with it, basically. It's a lose-lose situation, exactly, bro.
Have died. That's too many. I mean, death is always a tragedy, but we're averaging 5 a year here. One Ohio Dollar General employee named Dave Dukes actually experienced 3 armed robberies. So many that the company sent him to other stores in the region to train employees on how to handle themselves while a gun is being pointed at them. But after his 3rd robbery, Dukes hit his limit and he started bringing a gun to work. I don't fucking blame him. And of course, he got robbed again at Dollar General and he fucking shot the dude and killed somebody. All of this over cotton candy fake.
And watch, he probably got arrested too for that shit. Dude is a veteran.
Go. All right, this is bad. This was not as fun as I thought it was going to be. We got to make this fun. Okay, goofy dollar store names in other countries. That's more like it. Okay, we'll end on a fun note. We'll just talk about this, how Europeans name their dumb shit. In Germany, you get 1 hero shop, which is pretty boring. Japan has 100 yen shops, which is kind of fun. I don't get why Asian countries have denominations of money that are so much, though. I don't get that. Like, they're like, oh yeah, that hamburger costs 1,400 yen. Just make it 14. Take a couple zeros off that bitch. I don't know why we do that. Like South Korea, 1,000 won shop. Like, make it $1. Why? Just cut the zeros off of it. Vietnam, 10K stores. You see what I'm saying?
10K is crazy.
Dollarama in Canada. That's fun. That's a fun one. The UK used to have a 3-penny stores, which sounds dumb, but now
3 pennies? What? Bro, there's no way. There's just no way.
They have Poundland, which is where I took your mother last night.
Poundland? Man, fuck you, nigga. Wait, what'd he say? Poundland is a crazy name. Yo. That had to be on purpose.
And of course, Poland has the
Wizzy Stocko Odd. What? Honey, I'm off the Poundland.
I have no clue. I don't know. Chris, put it on the screen. I have no clue how to say that. There's a 5 in there. 5's watch. Nothing like a little xenophobia to take the edge off. But before I go, I want to make one thing abundantly clear.
Go to Poundland
I don't think it's
today.
bad to shop at the dollar store. I don't think that's a bad thing to do. And I'm not shaming anyone for doing it. You guys aren't the problem. That's absolutely fine. Sometimes you can really stretch your George Washington shopping at these fine retailers. However, I think it's important to realize just how these stores work, and that's by feeding off of our misery. They give less, they charge more, they destroy small businesses, and create practically death traps. As one retail researcher, expert expertly put it. What the dollar stores are betting on in a large way is that we are going to have a permanent underclass in America, based on the concept that the jobs went away and the jobs are never coming back, and that things aren't going to get better in any of these places.
Damn.
So on that super fun note, thanks for watching Big Tug. New videos every Saturday.
Yo, good video, man. Damn, bro. I can't believe it's crazy, y'all, because in every industry, there's certain people that cheer for a downfall or cheer for the poor. Bro, you can't tell me. I always think that, bro. You can't tell me. Whenever some doctors hear like, oh, somebody got like heart cancer or some shit, they're not like, we're so sorry about that. I'm about to make $10,000 this week. Let's go. But we're so sorry about that. Bro, especially in America. What, bro? You know damn well they be hearing, somebody got, you got cancer. That's unfortunate. Let's go, bro. My bonus is about to kick in. My bonus is kicking in like a couple days. If I do end up making a lot of bread, I'm gonna employ the same strategy my parents use. Nah, yeah, I'm telling you, y'all, even for me, I don't spend a lot of like the bread. I swear, y'all, the bread I make here, like a majority, it's literally to my fucking let me think. My rent and food. That's literally majority, bro. You know? Everything else. I mean, shit, I've been trapping off the same shirts for like 2 years. Okay? Did you know people in China used to bet on people's deaths? For real? Not surprised by that. Dude, we're reaching a point, bro, a dystopian point where people are gonna start betting on people's deaths on like Polymarket and shit. And Kalshi. You're just gonna see a celebrity's death. When will they die? And then you bet, oh, is it going to be before this year or after? They probably already have it, to be honest. But anyways, yeah, if you're watching on it too, make sure you're on the Discord and watch the streams. Finna happen to U.S. presidents? Yo, they probably gonna hold a bet for when Trump gonna die. What do y'all think? My bet is, he'll probably finish his term, but like right at the end. Biden? Wait, who do y'all think is gonna outlive? Who? I'm be real, bro. Just seeing Trump deteriorate, bro, there's no way he's surviving longer than Biden. But low-key, brother, Biden had fucking, or he has cancer. It got better for him because I think like he dropped stages. But like the way, bro, that nigga Trump just eats McDonald's and pizza. Like he doesn't work out. He literally said he doesn't even like to work out. It's fucking boring. He like got diagnosed. Yeah, it's probably gonna be him. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, y'all, one more video. Yo, this is supposed to be a short stream, bro. Is this about to be the same length as a regular stream? Yo, we're about to do... Y'all, I might not be able to stream tomorrow, though, bro. I don't know. We'll see. But if I don't stream tomorrow, y'all, I'm gonna stream the 14th, just earlier. Okay? I'm gonna stream like earlier on the 14th, because I'm leaving that day, so I gotta get shit prepared. Okay? Alright, let me use the bathroom. Alright. Yo, fun fact, did y'all know, if you work at the airport, you get free flights? I didn't even know that. Just completely random. I just had one of my homies calling me talking about, yo, I'm going to Japan with y'all. I was like, what the fuck? Yo, you're broke. He was like, oh yeah, nah, the airport. I got a fucking first class flight. All I had to do is pay taxes on the flight. This nigga paid fucking $250, bro. For a first class flight. Cause he works at that airline. That's so insane. I didn't even know it was like that. That's crazy, man. Yo, airport is actually like, y'all, airport. Look, listen, if you're looking for a job right now and the airport is open, bro, that's well, it depends. If you travel, if you don't care to travel, then don't. But and you get good benefits though, bro. You can get, bro. He has like a motorcycle. He has like an investment thing, like a 401k they give him. I didn't know like that shit was like that. It's kind of crazy. Job question mark. Yeah, no, you're right. Tommy, how weak is your dick? Holy, you piss every 5 minutes. It's strong. It's strong, but you know, I drink a lot of water, y'all. It goes through me, so I can talk for y'all. Do y'all know how much I talk? I'm reading about 100 people's chats. All right. I'm looking at the video, reacting to the video too. This is a lot. This is harder than working on an oil rig. Shit has recoil. I know the bathroom floor and toilet be yellow as fuck. No, it's not. I actually clean, unlike y'all. Okay, man. Next video. Let's see this. The real reason why the United States is constantly at war. Because how much we spend on the military, right? Probably that. Actually, that's fully the answer. We didn't even... Oil? Oil? What do you mean? It's oil. It's just for countries' liberation. And not to siphon any oil for the people there. For the people. Yo, yeah, I know the funniest shit, bro. I think of whenever I think of like Trump and Venezuela, bro. Dead ass. There's a clip, bro, of like some politician. He's like, oh, we're there, bro, for the people. This is a good thing for them. And Trump's like, it's for the oil. This nigga not even hiding it, bro. Like, he doesn't even fucking care. He's like, yeah, it's for the oil. Oh, I don't care about the people there, to be honest. Oh, I guess maybe. Hold on, let me see if I can find that, bro. That shit was so hilarious. I was like, there is no way we're dead ass. Let me see if I can find it. Oh my god, like there's so, I forgot I searched up Trump Venezuela, there's like 1 million clips. Trump need to go. Yo, be real, y'all think he's getting impeached? Next year? Was it this one?
Oh, hi, Mr. President. Have you spoken with any of the U.S. service members?
Where's it at?
They're going to go in, they're going to rebuild the infrastructure. You know, we built it to start off with many years ago.
So he's already talking about oil here.
Much lower than, even if it was badly run, it should have more income, more oil than what they're doing. So we're going to have the big
Bro, how many times am I going to skip through this shit and just hear oil?
Companies go very good care of. Yes, ma'am.
Spoken with the oil companies about going into Venezuela?
I have.
Which ones? Have you received any commitments?
All of them. And they're going to represent us well. But you know, the infrastructure is rusty.
Dude!
Most of it unusable. It's old. Venezuela. Second, fix it. We'll have elections at the right time. But the main thing you have to fix, it's a broken country. There's no money. Doubling up election.
Bro, I gotta find the clip, but there's dead ass a clip, bro. Oh, one of these dudes on the side, and he was like, "Oh, this is a good thing. We're helping the people there." He's like, "And the oil. Don't forget about that." Bro. Okay, y'all, be real. Do you think the U.S. would spend less on the military? Yeah, like, at this point, bro, like, do we, bro, okay, so the U.S. factually spends more on the military than the next 10 countries combined. Like, bro, we can't lower that shit a little bit down, bro, for, like, you know, to help us? Man, let's lower it a little bit down, bro. Like, okay, yeah, we need a strong military and shit, but, like, come on, bro. And not really. No. No, because fuck the CCP. Bro, if the U.S. literally didn't even spend 1 year on military spending, like, let's say they just used what they had, you think China's all of a sudden taking over, nigga? It's not fucking happening. If they spent, let's say hypothetically, bro, if they spent 1 year, they just didn't spend anything, they used whatever, however many years they spent, they're not taking over militarily. It's just not happening. America needs to spend money on the military, so you think it needs to spend, like, what is it, like 800 billion every year, bro? I don't agree with that, bro. I don't think the U.S. needs to spend 800, like, bro. 800 billion. Like, we gotta also count how much has already been spent. This is like 800 billion every year for the past like 20 years or however fucking long. They have enough weapons, gang, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, let us get at least 1 year, bro. Could we get some shit, please? I mean, China did say they would take Taiwan, bro. I hope you know, even if they tried that shit, I feel like Trump just wouldn't even give a fuck, bro. Even with what we spend now, I feel like he wouldn't give a fuck. He'd be like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Actually, let me not even say that. I don't know. I'm not a policy expert on that. I don't know. Let's go to see that though. See this though. Don't forget your next 10 billion goes to Israel. Now, facts. We all love that. As a matter of fact, no. Take that 800 billion we spend on the military here and send it to Israel. It's what they need. We all want that, okay? All my mods, LaBailey wants that. Technic wants that. All of y'all in chat want that.
Who's blowing stuff up? I'm Mr. Beat. And it's well known that the United States of America spends more money on its military
okay, I don't.
by
Tommy
far
does
than any other country in the world. In fact, 40% of all military spending around the entire world is done by the United States. It spends more money on its military than the next 10 countries.
What's the lowest? Ukraine, Japan, South Korea, France, Germany.
Countries combined. And it's been this way for a long time. More than 80 years.
80 years? Bro, I thought it was like 30 years or something. I knew there was... Oh my fucking god. Yo. 80 is crazy though, holy. Keep it. Okay, Technic and Bailey, y'all are defending this. Bro, do y'all actually think with 1 year of the US military, if they just, let's say they didn't spend anything and they just used, y'all think we would be cooked? That's cap, nigga. That is fucking cap, bro. Stop. That's fucking cap. 1 year. You tell me the past 80 years, the 800 billion, spending more than the next 10 countries, they would catch up in 1 year. Dude, 1 year, if we stop, China beats us. Bro, that's not happening, bro. Actually, let me search it up real quick. You know what? Let me pull up ChatGPT. Because maybe I don't know. I'm going to say, let's say the US stops spending money for 1 year on the military. Would China catch up? Let's see what it says. Short answer, no. China would not catch up to the U.S. military in just 1 year, even if the U.S. completely froze military spending. Okay, so I'm going to ask it how many years. I'm going to say, how many years would it take? AI is wrong. All right, here we go, bro. Here we go, bro. Nah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, now it's just saying it depends. Regional parity with the U.S., 5 to 10 years. Overall military parity, 15 to 25 years. Replacing the U.S. as a global military, unlikely 30 plus years. Bro, it's just like 1 year. No, I don't believe that. America's so ingrained in spending to where even if we stop 1 year, the whole military collapses. AI isn't considering that. Okay, I'm going to take your message right now and put it there and see what it says. Okay? Also, this is the last thing because I don't want to like keep chatting about this because fuck, I closed it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to say someone said this. Is that true? No, that statement is not true. It sounds intuitive, but it misunderstands how the U.S. military works. U.S. military is not a startup running paycheck to paycheck. It's a capital-dense institution with enormous sunk cost. Force would degrade, not collapse. Readiness drops, training hours reduced, maintenance deferred, new weapons applied, but troops don't vanish, bases don't shut down, carriers don't stop afloating, nuclear deterrent remains fully operational. The one thing that would be dangerous, not collapse, but perception. If adversaries believe America lacks the political will to sustain defense spending, that can encourage risk-taking, spook allies, to stabilize regions. Troops don't vanish. Who pays the troops? Bro, you don't think the U.S. military got extra money for the troops? Hey, LeBailey, just say you lost and I won.
Since World War II, the United States has spent the most money on its military. Even after the Cold War ended in 1991, the United States was like, let's just keep spending a bunch of money on our military. In fact, let's spend more. On March 28th.
Now, I'm not gonna lie though, if you do join the military, dude, you get insane benefits, bro. You get insane. Bro, my friend that was in the military for a year, dog, he went to college for fucking free. You know how insane that shit is? Bro, like, you could be dead ass a zero. Y'all know that meme? The 0.8 GPA student? Son, have you ever considered joining the US military? Bro, that shit will set you up for life. I'm not gonna lie. And then if you get deployed, even for a year, even if nothing happens, bro, your whole family gets benefits.
2022, President Joe Biden asked Congress for $813 billion in military spending, and Congress was like, what the heck? That's way too much money. We can't afford that. What about inflation? Nah, just kidding. Congress not only approved $813
It's a little bit of an old video, by the way. That's why I think Biden popped up.
$1 billion in military spending, but it also gave President Biden an additional $45 billion.
What the fuck?
For military.
Yo, the one thing the fucking politicians always agree on is the military spending. That's just kind of insane. You need to have a good GPA because you need to take ASVAB, military SAT. I don't know. All I know is my friend, that nigga was dumb as shit and he got in the military and he somehow went to college for free. He did also get what is it called? What's it called when you get kicked out? Yeah, he got kicked out. Yeah, man. He got kicked out and he lost all those benefits. Because I forgot why. But his ass was being stupid. Dishonorably discharged, yeah, that's what it's called.
Spending that he didn't even ask for. To put that in perspective, $45 billion is more than double the amount of money needed to end homelessness in the United States. This year, President Biden has asked for $842 billion for military spending, and he'll probably get more than he asked for again. And that's because...
So hypothetically, y'all, where does the extra money go? Like, let's say they don't use the money. Does it just get recycled? It probably gets recycled, I'm assuming. Or just taxed. It adds on. Nigga said Israel. Yeah, anything extra, they have $100 billion. Like, all right, fuck it. Here, take it, bro. Here y'all go, man. Y'all need it. Y'all need it, man. Oh, there's homeless people in America? Man, shut up. They don't need it. Okay?
Military spending is one
Research
of the few
for better
things
weapons?
that tends to be bipartisan, meaning both Republicans and Democrats in Congress generally are cool with this massive spending.
Yeah.
Despite
I mean, obviously, it's the one thing that, like, keeps America, like, afloat. Because, like, bro, if they're not spending on the military or anything, then, like, bro, it's the global dominance. People look at it iffy. Like, I don't think it would collapse if they lowered it or anything. Actually, okay, with the scenario I was giving, I'm not saying they should completely get rid of it, by the way, right? But, like, if they lowered it a little bit, bro, nothing's gonna happen. Like, if they lowered it by, like, 50 billion, because they also do different amounts. Some years they do less, some years they do more.
recent poll showing that 35% of Americans think the United States spends too much on its military. So why does the United States spend so much on its military? First of all, because the United States is often the world's police. The American military controls around 750 military bases.
Holy shit, yo, I didn't even know. Yo, why the fuck is there a base in the middle of nowhere, nigga? What is this? Bro, where is this at? Bro, this can't be a real place.
Bases in at least 80 countries around
just
the
build
world.
shit?
It has troops in as many as 150 countries. Some of these countries where it has military bases might surprise you. For example, did you know it has a military base in Honduras? Also, did you know that
That's not surprising. I thought it was like almost every country except like places that obviously aren't allied. Or like every of the allied countries.
120 bases in Japan alone in recent
Oh no, Japan is a lot, but that makes sense because China's next to Japan, so like they want to, you know, show dominance there or whatever.
years, the United States has spent tens of billions of dollars maintaining just those military bases in Japan. The governments of all these countries where the United States has military bases are mostly cool with it. After all, they're getting extra security with an American military presence, and often for free. However, as documented in...
But how do the Japanese people feel? Are they like, damn, bro? Yeah, we don't want this shit. Yeah. Do they get annoyed by them? Or do they care? Who knows? They fuck with America. They getting low bro treatment. I mean, shit, if it helps them, bro. Cause, bro, Japan. Okay, China's military is definitely beating Japanese military without the U.S. help, right? Like, let's say the U.S. didn't have bases there. Yeah, I'm assuming it probably would. So they probably don't care as much. They're probably gonna annoyed by some soldiers doing dumb shit there, though. I'm assuming.
Classic book, Blowback by Chalmers Johnson, many local residents don't want foreign troops in their backyards. Regardless, for at least 75 years, most of the world has just accepted and even welcomed the fact that the United States is often the world's police force. The country that seemingly steps in to put out all the fires in the world. Not only that, but it has formal treaties that make it obligated to step in for the defense of at least 51 countries around the world. Others argue that a huge American military budget is necessary to, quote, spread democracy or, quote, defeat authoritarianism around the world. Notice how I put those in quotes, since the American government in reality...
I was about to say spread democracy, aka fucking ruin a country. Like, bro, I guarantee y'all with like the Venezuela shit that just happened, it's about to be cooked. It's not going to end well. Even though the dude is a bad guy, yes, everybody agrees with that. It's not going to end well long term for the people there. Like, it's just going to be fried. Like Afghan, Iraq, fucking Libya, what else? Just basically name like every country.
is often preserving authoritarianism and hurting democracy around the world through its military actions. When
was like the last time it actually worked? Like, was there an actual time where it worked? I want to know. Does anybody know? A country where it worked. South Korea? Okay, Japan. Yeah, World War II. So like... like 70 years ago, bro. It physically can't get worse for Venezuela. Their currency went bankrupt a month before. It's not about that. It's about what the fuck is going to come up there. Bro, like, the problem is there's going to be people there, like gangs, whatever, different political parties that are going to try to take advantage of it. Gang wars can break out. All types of different corruption can happen. And if people in America get mad that we're spending money there, then they might pull out. Then the country's just fucked. Which is why people didn't like Venezuela. At least from what I know. Like, that's why people didn't like it. Because long term, usually, America will like be like, all right, we're going to help. Then they'll just pull out. And then the whole country just ends the shit. And it never fixes.
say a huge military budget is needed to counter the growing military threat and aggression of Russia and China. Then again, many argue that the growing military threat and aggression of Russia and China is because of American military interventionism around the globe. But you know. However, there's another, more nefarious reason why the United States spends so much gosh darn money on its military, and that's the military-industrial complex.
10 points for this. What precise three-word term did President Eisenhower coin to describe the alliance of armed forces, government...
St. John's Clegg. Military-industrial complex.
Correct, well done.
You mean the military-industrial complex?
Oh, sorry, guys. This is the military-industrial complex.
And now you're working for the military-industrial complex.
Democratic, patriarchal, military-industrial complex.
Military-industrial complex, ma'am.
So, what is the military-industrial complex? The military...
Is that like a Lockheed Martin? I always hear memes about it, bro. They have so many contracts to a small handful of companies. Yeah, because there's only a certain amount of companies that make weapons and stuff. Like, it can only be so much. Yo, oh my god. Yo, since I see the Pentagon now, yo, deadass, bro, it pisses me off hearing the Pentagon always fails its fucking audits, bro. I can't stand hearing it every year. Like, I don't even want them to release it, bro. How the fuck? Nigga, yo, keep in mind, bro, they hit me with a penalty because I filed my taxes like a month late. Nigga, how can they miss like 8 years in a row of not knowing where their fucking money went? And I get in trouble for missing like 1 month of forgetting to pay my taxes. And I actually pay my shit, bro. I have to like pay it since I'm self-employed. Because like I don't have a boss that takes it on my paycheck. Dog, that is absurd, bro. That shit pisses, oh my god, bro. Every time I think of that shit, bro. I don't even like seeing this fucking building, bro, in front of my face.
Industrial complex describes how a military, government, and the defense industry all work together since they all benefit from each other. It's often represented by this iron triangle. Oh, iron triangles.
They only know when it's someone else's pockets.
Made of iron. Yes. Wait. No. Oops. I meant to say that iron triangles are triangles that demonstrate close, mutually supportive relationships between those in the legislative branch, executive branch, and special interest groups or industries. So here's the military-industrial complex iron triangle thingy, at least in the United States. Up here, representing the legislative branch, is the United States Congress, who provides the funding for military spending in the country. Down here, representing the executive branch, is the Department of Defense, made up of the military itself and the part of the iron triangle that actually gets the money to spend. Over here, representing the special interest groups or industries part, is the defense industry, the military contractors, the corporations like Lockheed Martin and Boeing that produce.
Wait, Boeing makes... They make weapons? Yo, I didn't even know that. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what weapons do they make? What weapons? You didn't know that? Oh, planes? Is that what they're counting? Oh, okay. Okay, it's literally just all planes. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. They make the fighter jets? Damn. Crazy they be making dangerous planes, but not not a normal safe passenger plane. Not for real. Yo, they got their priorities. They finished like making up the fucking military jets and shit, and then they're done. They're like, finally we're done. They're like, oh fuck, civilian planes. All right, here, just throw some scraps together. Throw some fucking scraps together, bro. Dude, it's not the point, bro. Nobody even likes riding Boeing planes, bro.
Weapons. Remember, we all respond to incentives.
How easy would it be to break in? Like, let's say I opened a weapons company. How easy would it be to get like a government contract to sell them stuff? Probably hard, I'm assuming. Because there's like a handful of companies that like sell the weapons to the government.
Yes, even you, John. The military-industrial complex is an example of what's known as a conflict of interest, or a situation in which people who are supposed to be working on behalf of the public instead let their own personal incentives guide their decisions, which makes them unreliable. For example, if a politician, let's say, makes a lot of money in the coal industry and then proceeds to vote against any bill that potentially hurts the coal industry, that's a conflict of interest. Let's look at the incentive.
Dude, it's crazy how many loopholes there is for politicians to do shit. Like, y'all, is it still not insane to y'all that politicians can trade stocks? They make the fucking bills. And I mean, it's always been caught, bro. Doesn't even matter which political parties. Dude, so many get caught just buying a bunch of stocks, doing whatever the stocks before they sign a bill. And we all just gotta sit here like, man, this is fine. That is insane, man. Bro, like, and they could do it to almost anything.
In the military.
Until that is fixed, to be honest, I feel like, how is it not illegal? You gotta think of it. The politicians that are voting on it are the ones buying the stocks. So they're basically voting on, like, removing the potential ability to make, like, 10x or 20x their salary. Which most of the time they're gonna say no. But, bro, until stuff like that gets handled, where they can't, like, just trade stocks and do willy-nilly shit, at least while they're in whatever office, like, they could literally make a rule specifically for when they're in office. When they're out of office, I don't know, they can start doing it again and shit. But when you're in office, bro, there's no way you're able to know exactly what companies are gonna go up and down. You just buy the stocks for it and make, like, fucking billions of dollars. That's insane.
Industrial complex. The lawmakers are incentivized by campaign contributions from the defense industry. In the United States, lawmakers spending more money on the military usually means they'll have an easier time getting reelected. Not due to voter support, but due to corporations and interest groups funding their reelection campaigns. They also are incentivized to get weapons produced in factories in the districts or states they represent. They are incentivized to build military bases in the districts or states they represent. The military is incentivized, obviously, to get more money for itself, but also for political support. Many lawmakers and members of the military also get jobs in the defense industry after they retire, and vice versa. Lobbyists from the defense industry often find themselves becoming lawmakers. In politics, this phenomenon is often called the revolving door. And finally, the defense industry is incentivized to make money.
Yeah, I was about to say they have to make money. I mean, going back to the original title, the real reason why the U.S. is constantly at war is because they gotta make money, bro. The people that invested this shit, they're investing like fucking billion, 800 billion or whatever the fuck their amount, like less than that, whatever they invest. They gotta make their money, so they're like, damn, just do this, bro. Use these weapons here.
As I hinted at earlier, military-industrial complexes can occur and often occur in countries around the world. Not just the United States, it's just that the United States, is most well known for it. It was in the United States, after all, that the term military-industrial complex first became widely used after President Dwight Eisenhower popularized it in his farewell address on January 17th, 1961. Not only did he popularize it, he talked trash about it.
Now, this conjunction of an immense military establishment and a large arms industry is new in the American experience. The total influence, economic, political, even spiritual.
Damn, so he was talking about this shit in 1960, think of it. And we still got the same problem. Never knew that's what he sounded like. Yeah, now that I think about it, I've never heard him. Never heard his. It's crazy, y'all, because the middle school I went to in Maryland was literally called like Dwight D. Eisenhower Middle School. And I never even like searched up what he sounded like. I don't even think they had a picture of bro up in the school. Kind of strange. I think it's named after him.
Is felt in every city, every state house, every
Eisenhower
office
was
of the
known for
federal
cracking
government.
buns.
We recognize
that would be me if I was
the
president.
imperative need for this development. Yet we must not fail to comprehend its grave implications. Our toil, resources, and livelihood are all involved. So is the very structure of our society. In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
Yo, he called this shit out, bro. That's assuming you could pull, bro. If I was president, what? You don't think I could pull? Come on, I wouldn't even have to do anything.
The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist.
Now, keep in mind that while Eisenhower warned against the military-industrial complex, he also thought that building up a strong military was still a good idea. Also, remember that military spending ain't just about weapons. Much of it is spent on people, paying the salaries of and providing services for the fine folks of the armed forces, their families, and those who work with them. So why should you care about the military-industrial complex and not care about Pokemon? Keep in mind, you can care about both. Well, while the military-industrial complex...
Why are you saying C, Tommy LaBailey? What do you mean C? What does this have to do with what we were talking about earlier? Hold on, wait. This has nothing to do with what we were talking about earlier. Yeah, the military, the people in the military get paid as they should be, right? What did this have to do with what I said? Tommy is always wrong. Wait, y'all didn't even dispute what I said. If you don't pay the troops, there's no troops to have to defend. Bro, you don't think they have extra money on the side? The point I was making is, let's say they stopped it for a year. I'm just making an example. I'm not saying they should do it. You don't think they have extra money out of the $800 billion they spend every fucking year to pay? That's cap. Bro, I'm telling you right now, the place or the people that will always have money, or the people that always will be getting paid is the military. It doesn't even matter, bro. It doesn't matter what's happening, a recession, this and that. They're always going to get fucking paid. No, because do the math. Man, fuck that. I don't care.
Literally employs millions of people and generates billions of dollars in revenue. It also has led to policies that prioritizes military spending and the use of military force over arguably more important priorities like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. While the military-industrial complex arguably helps national security, it also threatens it. You see, the more weapons produced, the more weapons are out there, and the more weapons that are out there, the more weapons are used. And the more weapons are used, the more people are...
I wonder how much of the global gun supply do you think, like, America has produced? Let me search it up. How much of the global... It's okay. 40 to 43? Oh yeah, now we definitely ruined a couple countries with this shit. And when I say couple, as in a lot. Nigga, 43% of the guns out are made here. That is insane. Tommy, shave it off, brother, please. What does this have to do with what we were talking about? Yo, we're investigating. We're talking about things here, and yo, this dude's actually on my... No, that just pissed me off. We paused for a second, and he said that. Wait, yeah, that is true. When the government got shut down this year, the troops didn't get paid, so no, they don't have extra money. Bro, they'll find it. They'll find it, okay? Okay, look, okay. Let's say the troops just got paid then. Would that change anything then? Does that change my argument? Let's say the troops specifically got paid, but the military budget was in there for whatever fucking extra weapons they want to add, this and that. Yeah, all right then. No, I'm right. No, LaBailey, you got debunked in that shit. You got debunked. Let's say all the troops got paid or whatever. We just had that as the budget. So let's say, like, I don't know, 20% of the budget or whatever it is. Come on. Is that a helicopter? Yo, is the military coming for me? Why did I just say, yo, I never heard a helicopter above this apartment. Look what y'all are causing, bro. You see what happens when you start to question shit? Bro, I start to question shit, and then you got, now LaBailey saying rip. See, you got assets like LaBailey causing this, bro. Because I swear I've never heard a helicopter above me. They're in front of your door, Tommy. GG's.
Honestly, let the helicopter strike your dumb ass cuz you saying stupid shit.
Man, stop.
Killed. All right, let's stop sugarcoating this. The military-industrial complex increases the incentives for war. As long as people are going to be profiting from war, war will continue to happen. And the military-industrial complex ensures people continue to profit greatly from war. If you pay attention closely, you'll find that these corporations that produce weapons are often the biggest cheerleaders of war. Go figure. Originally, Eisenhower called the military-industrial complex the military-industrial congressional complex, but he apparently dropped the congressional part before giving his speech to not make anyone in Congress upset. Well, that was nice of him.
Damn.
But here's the thing. If we want
I
to
wonder what he would think if he saw it now. The jumper for joy when the war happens, not for real, bro. They'd be like, let's fucking go, bro. I just made $50 million off these stocks. I just made $100 million. Let's fucking go, man. Bro, it's crazy because I bet you could just track people that know a war's gonna happen and they just, I mean, politicians obviously, but there's definitely insiders that know when it's gonna happen. 50 mil is an understatement. Yes, it's definitely more.
rid of the military-industrial complex, it's up to Congress to do just that. You see, Congress makes laws. And they can literally pass laws that limit corporate influence on themselves and the military. But why would they do that?
Yeah.
Why would they hurt themselves? Oh, they do it because you demanded they do it. Because guess what? You are the
Bro, it
boss.
doesn't matter, y'all. Is it crazy for me to say? I feel like eventually most politicians get got. No matter how, I don't know, let's say you think there's like some super liberal politicians like, yeah, I don't take donations from here, this and that. I don't know, like, a lot of times they end up getting got in some way. Whether it's some type of threat they get. It's very hard. Maybe it will change nowadays. Because people are more open to these things and, like, understand how it works and how corrupt it is. And people are, like, really tired of it. But through history, bro, that shit always happens. But it'd be at the end of the term facts, bro. Like, especially for presidents. Bro, what? Yo, low-key, every president goes, like, war crazy. Nigga, bro. Niggas always forget, bro, how many bombs Obama was dropping on the Middle East, bro. Yo, he was going crazy, bro, at, like, the end of his term. Man, he did not give a fuck. No cap.
Of these politicians. You hire them, and you can fire them if they don't do what you want,
I'm gonna vote
dadgummit.
Tommy
So
for president.
go
I
out
would do
there
amazing.
and vote.
Oh shit, he shaved.
Anyway, yeah. So that's the military-industrial complex.
Damn, good video, man. I love Mr. Beast. I wish this was I wish he was my history teacher in high school, dude. All my history teachers, they hated their life. Okay. But yeah, anyways, if you're watching on the tube, make sure you're on the Discord and watch the streams. Alright, man. Tommy, you know what, sorry, just because you said that, I'm not even gonna stream tomorrow or